And away we go.
For the purposes of beginnings, everyone is on a ship heading north for whatever reason. You're new to the world. Maybe you're just, I don't know, looking for new lands.
Yeah,
For the purposes of beginnings,
there you go.
Everyone is on
our
a ship
artificer
heading
is maybe
north
looking
for
new
reason.
components for some experiment
You're
that he's
new to
working
the
on.
world. Maybe you're just,
You were on some holy pilgrimage
to learn
what you've been looking for.
For the
Maybe you found it,
purposes of
maybe you didn't.
beginnings,
There you go.
Everyone
was trying
is
to
on a
our
ship
artificer
place in
is
the
maybe
world
looking
for whatever
for new
reason.
components
Our
for
halfling
some
experiment
experiment
is
is
working
on a
on
mission.
Maybe you're just,
You were on
I don't
some
know,
holy
your boats are
pilgrimage
sailing
to-
north through the sea of moving ice, and a very heavy fog sets in. You're not all on the same boat. You are all on separate boats unless you guys propose that one of you is on a boat with any of the other party members here. We can leave it.
I'm fine with being on a boat.
Okay.
I'm on a boat.
So you guys move forward through, and a very heavy fog, like I said, sets in, and your captains begin to kind of panic.
Okay.
They were not expecting this.
The fog?
Mm-hmm. You see them kind of yelling at their crewmates to... Yes.
Are we actually part of the crew, or am I just on the boat?
You're just a traveler.
Okay.
You all are. Unless you decided to kind of partake in the crew's duties maybe to pass the time.
He said duties.
Yes, I did.
I will be telling them all about our Lord and Savior.
Awesome.
Oh, my lord.
I apologize. Did you say we were on the boat together?
No, no, no,
Or
no.
we're
No.
each on separate boats?
Separate boats, unless you guys had some reason to be on a boat
Gotcha.
together. Maybe you guys were departing from some place south together. It doesn't mean that you guys know each other, just that you guys are on the same boat.
So, all of our captains are losing shit, and
Yeah.
our boats are near each other, or
Yeah, we
We're
could
on-
say
Oh.
you guys are...
It's like a fleet of ships.
I wouldn't say that you guys are close enough to
scoot your
see...
fucking chair up. You always move your chair back away from the mic just far enough.
He was eating.
Oh yeah. Well, thank you then. Okay.
While you guys were traveling, you guys didn't see each other's boats, but you are all traveling in the same direction to eventually get up north somewhere. The target was 10 towns. You guys know, you've heard of this place. You want to see what the frozen tundra has to offer.
Okay, I go back down below deck. I do not like Captain fucking freaking out. I go down.
And you can see he's sweating and he's yelling at crew members to get the lights out, pierce the fog. If we hit these ice caps, we're going to fucking die.
Now it makes sense. I was like, why would all the captains be freaking out over fog?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I'm sure they've seen fog before.
Well, this is the
Now it makes
sea
sense,
of
yeah.
moving ice.
Now
yeah.
it makes sense. I didn't know that. See.
Oh wait, is it? Do we hear a penny whistle playing anywhere in the background?
What would that entail? What is that? Is that a Titanic thing?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a very
Sea
bad
of
joke.
moving ice.
No, it's cool, man. Thanks for derailing me for that. That was awesome.
Didn't bring us out of it at all. Just
Milo will be standing probably
Sorry,
underneath
what?
some stairs.
you got to lean into the mic, or you'll get
yeah.
yelled at.
Milo will be standing somewhere safe where nothing will fall on him.
I will ask the captain, is there anything I can do to help illuminate the situation? Would you like me to say a prayer for you?
Pray all you want. It's just going to be a matter of time. I've navigated these waters many, many times. I've never seen a fog this thick. This is very strange.
Then why are you panicking?
I've never seen a fog this thick in this area. This is very dangerous.
But you've navigated these waters.
It's a sea of moving ice. You don't predict these things. They're not in the same place every time you come through here.
You stupid fuck. Sorry.
Wait, you're on his ship?
Yeah, who are you
I thought
talking
we were on
to?
separate ships.
Well, I mean, if we're on the same fog, maybe I could yell over. You stupid fuck.
You're down below deck, I thought.
Okay, I yell up on top of the.
I would like to tell my captain, it's really wet. Can you, do something about that?
He doesn't really take any heed to your words. He's a little
Okay.
panicked and kind of trying to sort this out so you guys don't sink.
Do you want a mushroom? I have some. that
Also, still
level you
he's
out.
just doing his shit, dude. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm just gonna go sit down there.
I'm going to look to see what everyone's doing and if there's anything I can do to help.
At the moment, not really.
I will stay out of the way.
Sure. The boats that you guys are on are pretty simple. Typically, you would imagine these boats would never have any real issue navigating these waters. This is very strange, hence the captain's panicking. As you guys kind of settle into just watching the turmoil around you, the waters go very calm and still, but your boat is still moving. Eventually, you guys kind of come out of the fog. It's like walking out of a cloud, but on the water's surface. You guys glide out. Your boats maybe 20, 30 minutes apart from each other, and you see before you a delta. There's like a lake situation going on here, and there are 4 docks coming off of the inlet. Your captains see land, and they are happy for it. They start making their way to, and are also start issuing orders for the crew to make their way to land. As the boats pull up to the docks, you get your first glimpse of Tin Towns and Icewind Dale. It is snow-covered. It is brutal cold. There is no vegetation except for the evergreens that are on the other side of the town that you guys are now rolling up on. And I guess this is where I would read this. Welcome to Icewind Dale. Icewind Dale has become trapped in a perpetual winter. Ferocious blizzards make the mountain pass through the spine of the world exceedingly treacherous, and this land has not felt the warmth of the sun in over 2 years. In fact, the sun no longer appears above the mountains, not even in what should be the height of summer. In this frozen tundra, darkness and bitter cold reign as king and queen. Most Dale residents blame Auril, the Frost Maiden, the god of winter's wrath. The shimmering aurora that weaves across the sky each night is said to be her doing, a potent spell that keeps the sun at bay. Dale folk live in a scattering of settlements known as Tin Towns. The drop-off in caverns coming from the south and travel between settlements in this never-ending winter has left everyone feeling isolated. Although each town has resolved to appease the Frost Maiden with sacrifices of one kind or another, no respite from winter's fury seems forthcoming. For adventurers such as yourselves, Tin Towns is a place to test one's mettle and, in the spirit of heroes who have come before, leave one's mark on this frigid, blighted land.
Which one of the 10 towns are we in?
You don't know yet.
Okay.
As soon as the pardon me, as soon as they lower the plank, I guess it would be, to get off the ship, I'm going to immediately do that and head into this town.
Okay. You step off of the ship. The docks are calm. Ice covers everything here. So you find sure footing. You're not at risk of falling in the water or anything. There are thermal vents in the water of the lakes here in the Tin Towns. You will find out eventually that keep the waters in some areas from freezing over. So fishing is still kind of abundant. The villagers here and probably in the other towns you'll find out kind of sustain themselves on the fish and very, very sparse wildlife in this area. You're on the dock. The rest of your boats also pull up likewise. I will say, Cecil, since you took the initiative there, what are you doing?
I'm going to go straight forward and look for an holy order and see if I can find any paladins in the area so that I might further my quest to become more like them.
Sure. You move forward off the docks and you see a very, very small town in front of you. It kind of comes from the docks and then up a hill. Very small houses kind of come off of a major path as you go up. At the top of the hill-ish is a very large, not very large, it's a 2-story comparatively to the rest of the houses. It is large. 2-story house with one slatted roof. And then on the other side of this town is a very vast and wide forest. You see the beach of the lake goes off and then back, and it hugs the forest as it disappears off into the distance. As far as paladins go, there are very few citizens walking around at the moment. Most of them have large furred hoods on. You don't make many features out, but you are welcome to talk to somebody if you like.
I will just ask where the nearest church may be that I could find a way to be of some assistance to.
You see a couple kind of wandering by. They have just left one of the shops that are near the docks, and they are heading up the hill towards one of the other houses, you would probably assume, if you choose to stop them.
Excuse me there.
They stop and both turn, and they pull their hoods back a little bit. Yes?
I'm very sorry to bother you, but could you point me in the direction of one of your holy churches?
Oh, no churches here, big man.
Then who ministers the word to you?
Oh, we have one preacher. He stays with the speaker at the house at the top of the hill.
Oh, very well then. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
And I will head that way.
Sure. Yes?
Mila would like to... Damn, I keep looking at you.
You're fine.
Mila would like to go up to the captain, tug on his, I guess, sleeve.
Sure.
Captain, you said you've been here before.
Have been here before, yes.
What is the name of this town?
This town is Lonelywood. This is not where we were supposed to be going.
Did we stop because of the fog?
Yes, I think it's safest that we stop here and figure out what the fuck just happened back there. I have scouts going along the beach to ask questions at the neighboring cities.
Very good. Could you recommend a tavern to go to?
Yes, actually, there is a tavern here. It is called the Lucky Liar.
And whereabouts can I find that?
Up the road here. Everything kind of comes off of the main road. Everything off of that is just residential. I would advise staying away from those places unless you want to get stabbed for your clothing or meat.
Well, thank you very much. Good day.
Yeah, yes.
And Mila will leave and go to the tavern.
I suppose I'm at the dock as well.
Absolutely.
I walk up. Yes, Captain, where did you say tavern was?
You're on a different boat.
Yeah. Let's see. The tavern. Welcome to Lonelywood. Tavern is the Lucky Liar. Up the road there. Can't miss it. Big sign. All that.
Wait, we're in different towns even?
No.
Oh, okay. Lonelywood. Oh, yeah. Okay. I relate with Lonelywood. I know how it feel.
That's fair enough. Just go up the path there. I'm going to stay here on the boat and figure out what the fuck just happened.
Oh, okay. I go to tavern. Thank you.
Haragon?
When the boat docks, I'm gonna step off and stop somebody walking by.
Sure. Actually, at this moment, you don't have to stop anyone as a young wood elf woman rushes up and is out of breath. Oh, my God. Thank God you're here. She grabs you. Are they with you? And you're wandering up the hill. You're heading towards the tavern. You're just now getting off the boat.
I'm still on the boat. I'm hugging all the best friends I made out of the crew.
Oh, shit. They're like literally trying to push you off.
I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to miss you so much. Tell your mom I said hi. And tell your little boy to follow his dreams. He can be whatever he wants to be. Even if he does want to be a dragon. You never know. So if you want me to stay, I could just stay on this boat with you guys. I think I would be a really good crew member. I can
Some of the
mop
crew
really
members
well.
are looking at the captain, and he's like, just fucking...
I'm literally hugging every single person.
They hand you a little bit of money. And
thank you. I don't
and
need this.
they
but
are
thank
like
you.
literally pushing it. Thank you so much. We're gonna be here if you need us anything else from us. Just come back, but not,
don't stay
not
now?
soon. No.
Okay.
You should go so we can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you tell me? Can anyone
There's
tell
a
me
tavern
where
up the road.
Thank you.
Yep.
And it has ale and beer and
Whatever. Just
Good.
can
You don't want me to
go,
stay.
Or
I will at that point give 3 or 4 more hugs reluctantly on their part, and then get off the boat.
okay.
Bye. Love you.
That crew is sufficiently weirded out.
Covered in glitter.
Good job. Yeah. Of course.
She has a keg full of glitter. It's not even ale. It's just a keg of glitter she carries around with her. Like,
I wish.
So the young half-elf woman has grabbed you, and she has grabbed the attention of the rest of the party here, and she thinks that you're all together. I knew you would come. I need you. I need you right now. Follow me.
Excuse me, ma'am. I don't believe I know you.
Oh, you're not supposed to. I need you to come with me, though, really quick.
Well, I'm going to speak to the minister.
Why?
Is it going to be fun? I'll go. I don't even care who you are or where you're.
Well, actually,
go.
for you, man.
I could tell you all about it. In the tavern, conveniently.
Where there's ale. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's go.
Yes.
Would you like to? Never mind. I don't have bird.
Sad day.
So everybody's just heading to the tavern with the lady?
I'm sorry, I don't have time. I've got to see if there's work for the Lord.
I buy your first ale. You come with us.
I don't think you understand. I have no reason to go drink.
You-
I have to find out if there's work for the Lord to be done here.
I have work for you.
This could be
Is
work
it-
for the Lord.
Things can't just be work for the Lord. They have to be. What do you need, ma'am?
There's ice. There's fish. We
She
can bless
needs
them
us-
all till we get verschnicked.
She need us to go to tavern to tell us what she need.
What do you know of Tin Towns and Icewind Ale?
I know Jack and shit, and Jack has left town.
This place is pretty cursed. We've been in perpetual winter for 2 years. Nothing grows here. We're all starving. We're all freezing. I think I might have a way to fix it.
Oh, well, then that sounds like work for the Lord. Let's go
Save
have
the
a seat.
people.
And this man said he would have my first round.
Yes, as long as you shut the fuck up.
Yes, small one.
Well, I was for the DM. I would like to do a stealth roll and try to leave the situation.
Okay, yeah, go for it, dude.
That might be detrimental to the storyline, but
It's okay. I'll figure it out.
I trip him as he tried to walk away. What did you roll?
fuck your mother.
Nat 20.
What the
Nat
fuck?
20.
Sure. I mean, you're gone.
What did you hide behind?
I'm a halfling. I can hide behind you. Anything that's a size bigger than me, I can hide in.
So you're small?
Yep. I would like to go around the corner behind the group and follow 15 feet behind where they can't see me.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay. Moving on.
So she takes you into the Lucky Liar. Inside, it's not much warmer than it is outside. Wood is very precious here. They don't burn it. It's like a very rare commodity. If you burn it, it's either in celebration or in sacrifice to make the winter end. They do this about once every full moon, you'll come to find out. I'm kind of just dumping a bunch of exposition on you guys just so I can get it out of the way.
You don't want to tell us in story format?
I mean, I can.
No.
Okay, I'll slow it down. That's fine. So you guys walk into the tavern. There are oil lamps here that are burning. They're producing a little bit of light, a little bit of heat, and the very few patrons inside of this place are huddled around them, drinking out of wooden mugs, also clad in these furred and hide capes and cloaks.
Sweet.
There's no music. It's very dreary. Yeah. You have to
love this
imagine the sun
place.
hasn't shone here in 2 years. It's like Seattle times a million.
You mean it's like Alaska?
Yeah, there you go.
Ew.
Yeah.
I scoop.
It's gross, dude.
Yeah, but
Like nobody's like violent or angry or anything. It's just super sad.
sad and dreary all the time.
Exactly.
Sounds nice to me.
Yeah. So she waves at the bartender who spits in a wooden mug and, that stereotypical bartender thing. And he
Ew.
waves her over to a table and she says, "Oh, this is where I always sit. You guys just grab a chair, and it's a large round table and there's chairs to accommodate all of you. Plus a couple. Why not?"
So, what are we doing? Why'd you bring us
I'll
here?
go. I'll go to the table and sit down.
Sure. She walks over to the bar as you guys are taking your places and grabs one of the lanterns from behind the bar. You can kind of put together that she's a regular in this place. She produces a match and strikes it on the bar top and lights the lantern, drops it on the floor there, walks over and plops it down in the middle of the table. And she says, "I don't know who you guys are, but you look like exactly who I needed."
Oh.
Oh,
And
So I'm
I
assuming
don't-
a few minutes have
who
passed.
did you need?
Yeah, so she's kind of getting them situated at the moment.
That'll be the point where Milo will walk in,
Okay.
and he will turn and start heading the opposite direction away from them.
Okay, that's fair. Are you looking to find a seat somewhere, or...
Yes.
Okay. There are bar top seats, and there are maybe a couple of tables that, maybe have just 2 chairs on either side. Very small kind of ensemble.
Are there people up at the bar top?
There's one drunken guy that is asleep at the very end of the bar.
I will sit one space away from him
Okay.
and just,
rub his back.
Yeah. Once I get up there, I'll order a drink and just kind of assume a position of hunched over, kind of intent on my drink.
Sure.
Can
I'm
you
not
see over the bar?
Yeah, but that was my next question. I mean, because even seated, the bar top would be like maybe a here situation on you.
You'd have to stand
I
on
don't
your
know.
stool.
Okay, I'll stand on the stool. That's fine.
That's fair.
Nice.
Nobody seems like weirded out by your stature or anything, so you should be fine.
With the cloak behind me, you can't really tell.
There you go. You order, I guess, maybe an ale or something.
Yeah, something small.
There you go. So he takes ale and he pours it into a shot glass and he kind of sets it in front of you. He's like, have at it.
He's like,
Yeah, 2 copper. So she has not introduced herself just yet. As she takes her seat, she introduces herself. I am Danik Greysteel. As I was saying, I needed you guys, but I didn't know that you guys would look like this.
Then
what
why
are we
you
supposed to
know
look
it?
like?
Then why you know we are people you look for?
Because nobody comes to this town.
Oh,
And
So
then
shit.
suddenly there is a handful of ships that just show up at our docks, and this guy wants to talk to the Holy Order, and, you know, this is pretty fun stuff, man. I need your help.
Cool.
Okay.
With what? And also, have we ordered beer yet? Because I'd like to have one of them.
Oh, no. Hold on a second. And she gets up from the table, and she claps her hand on the bar top, and she waves him over, and then she goes back and sits down. A couple of seconds later, the bartender comes over. Yeah, what can I get you?
Ale.
Okay.
I will take ale for me and new friend.
Okay.
apple juice.
None of that here.
I'm guessing they don't have apple trees. I didn't see any trees.
You
when we got in.
stupid fuck.
Orange
Fruit-
juice.
No, fruit is very scarce here, my friend. We have water and booze.
Booze.
Okay, booze it is. New to the area, I assume. Welcome to Lonelywood.
I'm new to society.
Sure. Oh,
Remember, I've been living in the woods for years.
are you telling this to the bartender or me?
To you.
Oh, okay.
Remember, as I was saying my backstory, I lived in the woods for years.
That's not how we do things.
Well, yeah.
No, I remember the backstory. I just didn't know if you were talking to the bartender or not.
No.
Yeah. No fruit here, friend. Sorry. Yep. Water and booze. You would like
Ale?
a booze?
Yes.
Sure. So he disappears,
I will take one alcohol, please.
and he comes back with a tray. It has mugs in it, and then he's got also a small barrel, like a party keg, and he sets that in the middle of the table. Help yourselves. I know Danik, so it's on her, I imagine.
Ooh.
And he turns and he goes back to the bar top.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Welcome to Lonelywood.
I'm drinking my ale immediately.
Yep.
Yep. Yum.
So as you guys are drinking, Danik stays on her feet to kind of keep the attention of the table, and she does introduce herself. My name is Danik Greysteel. I am a good Samaritan of types. I've lived here most of my life, and I hate this cold. I'm fucking over it, and now I finally have a crew to help me maybe fix it. I've been studying ways to get through with enchantments or certain types of magics, ways to alter the terrain here to maybe stave the enchantment or the curse or whatever it is that has cursed this land. I need you guys to catch something for me.
Have you tried moving away?
Yeah, well, again, like, this is my home, and I don't want to abandon that. That seems like the cowardly thing to do.
You did say most of your life. Where did you come from?
Oh, I lived here in Lonelywood, but 10 Towns is, I mean, we're a pretty tight-knit community here. Trading back in the day was huge, you know. We used to thrive and flourish here before this.
What
So
can we do
said-
for you?
Yeah. What can we do? You want us to find something?
I have been observing a thing called a... Hold on.
I drink more ale.
It's called a Chwinga.
I'm sorry. What?
Chwinga? Mm-hmm. Chwinga.
And what is that?
They're like elemental spirits that inhabit the area around here. They're actually worldwide. You know, they're everywhere. Just think of spirits of the woods, spirits of the river, They're tiny little sprites. They're very curious. They can sleep anywhere. This enchantment doesn't really seem to affect them. But the reason that I want to observe them is because they have a way to alter their terrain so that they can survive in it.
They're tiny little sprites. Isn't that one at the bar? I'm pointing at this tiny little thing at the bar.
She looks over. I don't know him.
Oh, so he's not a Linga.
Chwinga?
Chwinga.
No, these things are, I mean, they are magic-ass magic.
Oh, okay.
So, are they able to travel between worlds?
I don't believe so. They kind of just live here, and they're totally okay with it, and I need to figure out how and why.
Okay.
If I can watch them, maybe I can help us.
And do they live in the town? Let's just go knock on the door.
No, like I said, they're elemental spirits, so they don't really take to town so much. They're curious little buggers. They love to watch people craft or dance or make music. They're very curious about us, but typically they kind of stay out in the wilderness and just do their own thing. Mischievous little things too.
And their magic, how would we be able to catch something like that?
Good question. And she pulls back her cloak and she pulls out a lantern and she sets it onto the table. This is a lantern of finding. If you guys catch a Chwinga and bring it to me, I will give you guys 25 gold.
Each?
25 gold.
No, you mean each, right? I mean, it sounds hard to do.
Afraid not. Economy here is also in the shitter, so 25 gold.
You can have my share.
Okay.
So the church tithe for this should be 10%. So let's do the math there.
I don't tithe in church, no. You can tithe your part.
No, we all tithe.
Don't think so.
We were just on a boat. I don't think any more tides are coming.
Tithe.
That's what I said, tide.
Not tide.
He's
Tithe.
weird. Anyways, I'll do it. I don't care.
Yes.
Can I sneak up on the lady and pull her sleeve?
Give me a stealth check.
Uh, 13.
You're kind of moving along, and she, out of her periphery, kind of sees the movement. So she spots you. She doesn't really start or anything. She's, kind of observing you walk up. You tug on her cape or cloak or whatever.
Yep.
Yes?
Ma'am, by chance, will this group be going through any of the towns on the way to Brinshander?
Oh, yes. Actually, as I said, the Chwinga are attracted to humans because of their curiosity. So I have scoured this area for them. They're not here. So I need you guys to actually go to the other towns here in 10 towns to see if there are Chwinga observing the other people in this area.
May I travel with y'all on y'all's way through the towns on my way to Brinshander?
You can travel with us. I don't care.
Thank you.
You guys have picked up a halfling.
Yes, we have halfling.
Now I will pick up a halfling and put him on my shoulder as we leave.
Yeah, that's fine. He looks scared at first, but then he's like looks around.
There's no need to walk. Just sit on my shoulder. Keep me company.
He straddles the backpack and kind of like his legs are there, and he's holding onto your head.
That's not awkward.
Nah.
And he's looking around, just like, ooh, so hi, yes.
What's her name?
Danik?
Danik. Yeah. These cloaks that you guys are wearing are really cute. Do you know where I can get one? Because, like you said, it's a little cold outside.
Yes, absolutely. There is a clothier here. They sell the cloaks to kind of keep you warm because it is cold as balls like all the time here. So if you go to the clothier, they can probably sort you out. Snowshoes would help. There are crampons too if you guys are planning on doing any climbing.
Whoa, I don't know you like that. But, like, if you want to get together later.
Vagina stuff. Good job.
Vaginas. Okay, cool. I don't know how much in a hurry you are. Is that a thing I'll have time for? I want to help you, but I also want to look cute while I do it.
I'm not in any real hurry, as much as the whole area is in a hurry to kind of stop being frozen.
Oh, yeah, with the starving and the freezing.
Yeah.
I don't know why all the complaining about the cold. It's not that bad.
You giant bastard. I imagine it's not that bad for you, but there are a lot of us smaller folk that are kind of suffering, and it sucks dicks.
Milo taps you on the head and he said, "It is very cold. I would like to go to the tailor and get something warmer, please."
Fine.
And with that, he's like wrapped the cloak around himself.
You mean the bar rag? Like,
Are you sure he's not wearing a snot rag? Because they do that when it's cold outside.
yeah.
I hope that's not a snot rag.
Me
It's on
too.
his back.
Danik does kind of pipe up, and she's excited that you guys have kind of taken charge on this. Before you guys get up from the table, she will give you instruction on how to work the Lantern of Finding. Right now, the lantern is red. That's just a typical flame. You know, it goes out. She turns the oil off, turns the oil back on. There's no flame. She, match and lights it back up. Typical flame. Whenever you come within a certain distance of a chwinga, this flame will turn green. As you get closer and closer, the flame will become more and more green.
Very cool.
That's it. You guys are welcome to keep it, I don't plan on leaving this place. This is where I do all of my studies and experimentation.
Wait, so that's how we find it. How do we catch it? It's
I don't
going to
know.
run, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
Unless it decides to observe us.
We should look for a butterfly net.
Ma'am, by chance, do you know a Belford in Brinshander?
Oh, no. I spend most of my time here in Lonelywood. I haven't heard that name specifically. I know Brinshander.
Brinshander. How far is it away from here?
Let me take a look at my map sitch.
Take a look at my enormous map. I was going to say map.
Okay, homie. If you want to kind of lean over here. Lonelywood. A Brinshander.
While y'all are doing that, I'm trying to boop the rabbit on the nose.
If you just look up the map on your phone or whatever, this is not secret information. So if you wanted to pull up a map on your phone.
All right. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Oh, you're very welcome.
And I'm also trying to pet the rabbit. You're very soft.
I feel awkward.
Good,
I would feel awkward too. That's super weird. Why did you do that?
Because he's furry. Look how cute he is. Are you kidding
it's
me?
Super cute, but you don't just touch people.
Why not?
It's personal space, dog. Friend.
I know, but he's so cute. Look at him.
Do not touch Boople's snoot.
That's a snoot for booping.
Are you okay with her touching you?
Cecil.
I'm not sure.
Literally.
Are you feeling kind of weird ways about this?
I need an adult.
As Milo's sitting on top of, or Milo, I keep changing that. Milo's sitting on top of Cecil, just swinging back and forth, just happy. He's got his cloak pulled back.
You took to this halfling really quick.
Small. It's protecting.
Cool. I like it. Danik, now that she's given you the information on the lantern, she will, if you guys want, I can take you to the clothier and get you sorted out. I'm not paying for any of this stuff.
I do. I want.
Cool. So she will follow me. Actually, finish your drinks first, or
So what you tell me is mission does not even pay for clothes required for mission?
well, I mean, you'd have to buy these clothes if you want to not die here anyway.
Not if we stay inside.
Yeah, you could just stay in this tavern and drink yourself to death. I'm totally here for it.
I wasn't thinking the tavern, but
Oh yeah. Well, where did you want to go, rabbit friend?
talk to people.
Yeah, you're welcome to. Look, man, I'm not dictating your lives. This is a lifelong thing for me. Well, 2-year-long thing for me. I just want to get my land back.
I just want to look cute while we catch this thing. So
I
I'm
got
going to
you,
go
girl.
to the clothier.
Got you, girl.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's
We go.
Let's go, big guy.
Very well. You'll freeze in like 25, 35 years.
You're probably fine.
No, I'm definitely fine.
Yeah. Are there any racial traits that give you like any kind of cold weather
I
resistance?
have
Or
nothing like that.
that's so weird. You're like covered in hair.
Yes.
He's not a snow rabbit.
That's true.
But still. The fur's very soft. I don't know if you tried to. You should pet him. Just touch him on the head. He doesn't mind.
Nope. I respect people's
like
space.
an ear. Like, oh my God, are you kidding me?
That's all you
Ears
do.
are, the ears are tucked inside the cloak.
Damn it! I take the no. Push the cloak off his head.
So Danik will get up from the table and start heading out.
Okay.
Everyone follows.
We follow.
Yep.
She makes it out to the street and walks straight across the street and into another building.
Oh.
Welcome to the clothier. You see there's capes and stuff like on the walls. There are smaller pelts and things here and there. And she goes, for the smaller folk, you and you, they're over there in the right corner. You two look about the same size. They're right over here. And there's a gentleman in the back, power donut, bald on top and huge mane around the sides here.
A skullet.
There you go. Oi, Danik, bringing in others for winterization. And Danik goes, yeah. They'll pay for it.
Milo's gonna scamper circles around the Goliath as he climbs down him.
Sure. Like a spiral staircase.
He has an acrobatics. plus
Swing off his
5.
D branch.
Easy. Take it easy.
And then I'm gonna scurry over there and find a set that fits.
Sure. Easy enough. Your races are not your size. Your race is very rare here, but y'all's sizes are pretty, normal for y'all are about the same ish. What rock gnomes are like? What 3.5 feet?
Yeah, something like that. Like
And-
3'7" is what I am.
Yeah, same here.
He's 7 inches taller than me.
I
Okay.
have one question.
Sure.
How did I end up surrounded by the Lollipop Guild?
Fate's kind of weird that way, big guy.
It would appear you are no longer in, what is it, Kansas, Toto?
But you guys find these winter cloaks very easily. They will cost you 10 gold pieces apiece.
Okay.
Okay.
Cecil, when you mentioned the Lollipop Guild, Milo starts doing a little dance.
Of course.
Lollipop. How much are they?
10 gold.
10 gold.
I will not be buying anything.
You broke bitch.
Don't need it.
She will also bring up, now the ground around this area is a little difficult to traverse as everything is frozen and covered in snow. So there are also, and she will gesture up to the wall, snowshoes. They'll help you get through a bit faster. And like I said, there are crampons. They're not for your vagina. They're for climbing rocks. They're, clawed things that you put on your shoes.
I will get the shoes and the things.
For the crampons, that is 2 gold, and for snowshoes, that is also 2 gold. This is a one-time purchase. Once you purchase these, we will not consider snow difficult terrain for you.
Got it.
So
I imagine-
total of 4 gold.
Yep.
It is done.
So 14 gold for the entire winter outfit.
Are my shoes cute? Are they cuter than everyone
We have to
else's?
buy
Your
anything else,
snowshoes?
We'll
Yeah.
break even on this.
They just look like tennis rackets.
Oh,
Yeah, like those
Well.
things.
They're pink sparkly tennis rackets though.
are they?
You have Pass Without Trace, dude. Just fucking get her done.
I don't want to just dump my whole load in the very first. Yeah, I do that.
Yep.
It's just done.
I do not think that is passed without trace. That
is.
look like just glitter.
You'll see.
It
they
make
sell-
you look more. Never mind.
Do they sell anything else to me?
As far as
Use
winter
white
gear,
glitter
no.
So it blends into the snow.
Does anybody else around here sell anything?
What are you looking for specifically, little guy?
Donde es drogas?
I have some mushrooms if you want them.
Sure.
Oh. You want some? I was asking this little tiny thing, but you can have some too if you want.
Well, I mean, like, I'm into experimentation.
Word. I throw 2 at that guy. And do you want some of these?
Oh, no, thank you.
I would advise for you to wait until that guy takes one and then decide if you want one. You know what I'm saying?
No, thank you.
No. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm not going to eat these. These are...
He's like the size of a mushroom.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, never mind. You can't
I'm
have.
only 3 feet tall.
The mushroom is like the size of his head.
Yeah. If you were asking,
I believe it's adventuring gear.
what else are you looking for?
Specifically poison.
Oh.
Let's see here. I do.
Don't piss off the sprite.
Maybe you could answer a question I've always wanted to know.
Sure.
Talking to little person over there.
Sure.
Yes.
When poison is expired, do it get more poisonous or less poisonous?
I don't think it expires.
Okay.
At least in my experience.
What you do with poison?
We'll say I take out vermin.
I
You don't
like
think rabbits are vermin, do you?
I am not here to exterminate any rabbits.
Because I like the Boople's note. He's really soft. You should try and pet him.
I did. I touched him.
Nice.
He didn't notice, though. His fur is very soft.
Oh.
I condition nightly.
Oh, I see.
If they don't sell anything else here to me, just tell me.
There's not. I was looking for apothecaries, herbology stations, whatever. Nothing here. As far as services go, this place is
Bare bones.
yeah, very lax.
What about equipment?
What are you looking for?
Goggles of night.
Absolutely not. Sorry. Sorry.
I've been looking for that for like 6 months. Like,
I've been looking for goggles and knife for like 47 years.
All right, so I guess we're ready to go.
Yep, ready to roll.
So Danik will walk you to the edge of town. I don't really have a map readily available. There was one that came with the book, and I don't know where it wound up.
did you have the other one?
The ones that you gave me are not maps of this area.
I didn't know.
That's fine. She will tell you that if you head down the beach south, you will run into Tourmaline, which is another city, about the same here. Tourmaline is about a 2-hour walk. If you follow the beach, like I said, there is a forest on the backside of this thing, but you don't really have to cut through the forest to get to Tourmaline.
So I suppose we should all collectively decide which direction we're going, or did she tell us to go?
All she said is that you need to find another population.
Okay.
She's scoured this place and she can't find
Let's
any.
go to the nearest town then.
Yeah, let's do that.
Cool.
I would say go to the nearest town, and depending on the time of day or night, and then head on the outside of town into the forest and go from there and begin our search.
What was your idea specifically? Sorry.
Go to the next town, see, depending on the time of day it is, then venture into the forest around the town to see if we can find what we're looking for. Due to their curiosity, maybe they stay close enough to see things, but
Cool.
far enough away not to be seen. Besides that, I have a fantastic singing voice, and if they are drawn to dancing and music, I can provide.
Oh, dude.
All right, fair enough.
I don't think he can sing. Wait, is that you?
Yeah.
I've been told many times that I'm a great singer. No one has ever told me many times I've brought them to tears.
I'm sure
Awesome.
you have.
Okay. Don't do karaoke with this guy.
Try it out for 10 Towns talent.
They gave him first prize because, like, he's giant. You're not going to give him first. Like,
He was the only contestant.
I scared all the rest of them away.
you won.
This goes back to the classic, let the Wookiee win.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
All right, we make our way.
Downtown.
Walking fast.
I'm not going.
Danik will walk you to the edge of town. When she says, best of luck. I cannot believe you guys are here. I cannot believe you're helping me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. When you guys are done, if you catch the Twinga, if you catch multiple, that would be amazing. When you're done, come back. I will be at the tavern. That's where I typically hang out.
Okay.
Come back here.
Yes.
Okay,
Come
bye-bye.
back. Okay, we venture.
Cool. So you guys start to make
As
your
we're
way.
walking away,
We sally forth.
I say, I think she was a alcoholic of some sort. Always at the tavern? Like, anybody?
Where
she
do
had her
you?
own table.
Where,
Give me an insight check.
I could always be at a tavern. I would be too.
Well,
They have beer.
13.
with that check, you would have noticed that Danik did not drink at all. She just ordered you guys drinks and talked a lot.
I got a 16.
Yeah, she didn't drink. She talked a lot.
He said what he said.
I don't care
Her
if
eyes
she has
were
a drinking
blue.
problem.
Okay. Her eyes are blue.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's what you get.
Okay, venture forth. We go now. We do things.
Are we walking down the beach towards this town that he was talking about, or what are we doing? What town are we going to?
The closest town?
Tourmaline?
Okay.
Okay. Are we walking down the beach?
I don't know. Are we?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
You can cut through the forest. Has anyone pulled up maps?
That's
Yes,
what I'm doing.
Are these?
So the road basically goes right by the water. Like going through the forest wouldn't save you anything.
Yeah, but would we bump into one of these things more likely in the forest?
Who knows?
Well, Danik did tell you that they are fascinated by humans.
Yeah, so they're going to be around towns. Once we get to the next town, I can scout around, see if I find anything.
Yeah.
That would be the closest thing to a ranger for us.
That makes sense.
If we're going down the
Right.
beach, I'm picking up shells as we're going.
Okay.
So you're the closest thing to a ranger?
I'm a rogue.
He's a ranger. Aren't you a ranger?
Yeah.
No, I thought you were a rabbit. I thought you were a monk.
No.
So he is a ranger, and you're the closest thing to a ranger.
Okay.
That's what I'm like, wait a minute.
So are you standing next to him? Is that what you're trying to say?
So we can split the time in half circling the town.
And I'm
There we
looking
go.
for a paladin, but I'm the closest thing to a paladin.
See, we didn't start off with an intro, so I don't know half of what y'all are.
Yes, I am a ranger. I'm a rabbit
So
ranger.
ranger, paladin, cleric.
I'm not a paladin, thank you, but I'm not yet worthy to be a paladin.
I'm a
Artificer.
rogue. He's an
Very,
artificer.
very irritated by that.
Are y'all having this conversation? Like,
Yes, that's what we're having this conversation.
so the big, what's your name? Big guy? Dude?
NORAD.
Tall? I'm sorry, what?
NORAD.
NORAD. What's a paladin?
Well, it's a holy warrior for the church, and it does all the good things.
What church?
Well, in my case, it's Tempest.
Oh. Okay. Cool. I've never met a paladin. I've actually never met. What are you? You're very tall. I've never seen anyone as tall as you.
I'm the cleric. I follow the word.
What is race?
Yeah, what? You're very large and tall.
You know, I was taught that you should never look at the color of one's skin or where they come from. So why does that really matter?
So
I am rock gnome.
you're just extra big. That's cool.
You're very short,
So you have to
You're
have
very
skin with
tall.
your fur.
and you.
I'm shorter than all of you.
This is true. You would look like you eat many carrots. Grow big and strong.
So everyone else sees this tiny person. I just want to make sure I wasn't hallucinating because I do that
Pick a
sometimes.
tiny
Did you get the
person.
mushrooms again?
No, I'm right here.
Okay, I just figured. I had some mushrooms before we got into the tavern. Sorry. It's good. I'm good.
She's like, am I still on the ship?
And I'm back.
And to answer your question, my people come from the mountains.
So you are Goliath.
I'm a Goliath, but I was not raised by I was raised.
You
by,
like to go the long way about things, don't you?
No, yes, it's because it doesn't take me as long to get there. My legs are longer than yours.
Well, conversation, you have very short leg.
That's not a leg.
Oh.
I am sorry for you, then, big man.
Okay, cool. I was right. I was just making sure that I had the walking distance correct. So it does take you guys 2 hours to get to Tourmaline. You guys travel for the first hour.
Okay?
Sorry, I need to throw something in there.
Don't you dare.
Don't you fucking do it. A dragon appears. Fuck.
She was on the table. We don't abide that.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God, what's happening?
He's having to read.
We're rolling for
What-
initiative.
What's it like
Can-
when you don't let the cat do whatever it wants?
What's it like to have order in your household?
Again, what's it like?
It's pleasant.
You guys, go ahead.
Nothing.
Oh, all right. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay, so you guys are walking up the beach, and you hear, and everyone give me a perception check. Yeah, it's her time, and you guys are fine.
Sorry, guys. I'm hungry. Perception.
Perception. Anyone above a 15, let me know.
17.
16.
Nice, guys.
20.
Perfect.
Oh.
Halfling. He's too short. He can't see shit.
His head's blocking the way. I can't see. What's over there?
You do see a very large brown bear up just inside the trees. It is breaking off a branch and it is kind of gnawing on the bark. It hasn't noticed you, but it is right there, and you guys can kind of put together that if you get too close, this thing will spot you.
Let's go pet it.
No.
Do you think it'll let me ride it?
No, we do not pet
Are you saying
bear.
all this that loud?
Yep.
We do not pet bear. No, we shut the fuck up and we just keep walking.
So we don't pet the bear.
No, bear don't like to be pet.
It hasn't heard you yet.
Okay, we're walking slowly.
Okay. You guys are
Move around.
wide out in the open.
Are we?
Oh, is there a way? Is there somewhere where we can take cover and like?
So, if you guys imagine the scenery here, you guys were walking down a road. On the right side of you is water. On the left side of you is dense forest. The forest is where the bear is, just inside of the trees. If you guys were to just keep walking forward without doing anything about this, that bear is going to spot you.
Hey, big guy. Tell them. Let's go around.
I'm gonna reach in my pocket.
Goliath, give me an insight check.
You guys don't want me to cast Pass Without Trace? I have a lot of.
No.
No? Okay. Okay, no.
Shit, don't quit.
12.
A 12?
That is one.
You've scared things bigger than this.
I think we can continue on the path. The secret to dealing with a bear is to make yourself look big. So, stand on my shoulder and try and make yourself look big.
Well, so if he sees us, yes. Until then, I'm going to hide on your back.
Very well then.
Yes, we try to hide first and then look big later. It's much easier for you to look big than me. I'm fucking 3'7".
Timmy,
Just grab your cloak and
I would
go
like
like
to
this.
do a stealth roll. I can actually occupy the same space as him and hide behind him as almost full cover.
That's fine. I'll just give it to you. You don't have to
Oh,
roll.
okay, cool. I'm gonna
Yeah,
tuck my thing up around me. And
You're hidden. The rest of the party could barely even see you.
Yeah.
You just look like maybe a mole on him or something.
I am intentionally not trying to be quiet.
Okay.
I'm going to be just as noisy and loud as I always am, clanking around. And if it spots us, then I'm going to try and be scary and big.
Sure.
I am going to use him as a diversion, as bear bait, and I'm going to try to sneak by the water, like crouch down.
Okay. We'll say that there's some rocks here and there, so if you wanted to like hide and then to the next one, that kind of situation.
I'm
Paragon?
just watching the bear as we walk.
You're also moving. Gemma?
I grabbed the ends of my cloak and went like this. He said to look bigger than you are.
Awesome.
Do I not look bigger now?
You do. God, I hope you're making that sound.
That's fucking amazing.
Is it not scary? I don't know.
I'm terrified, honestly.
Bear's like, what the fuck?
That is pretty scary.
You're right. You guys do it.
She's fucking crazy. Let me get out of here.
Crazy. I gotta go. Those
Okay,
shoes.
I took more mushrooms. I'm sorry.
That's fine. Yeah, so you're making as much noise. You are looking very large. As you guys get within about 50 feet of the brown bear, he does turn. And he starts to approach you guys a little bit. And he does a bear roar. You're waving at this thing. Of course you are. And that happens.
God.
So,
All right,
and
so-
you can see the breath coming out. He's haunches up. He's acting aggressive, but he's not charging.
As soon as he's done roaring, Milo is going to stand up on the Goliath's shoulders, spread his cloak out wide, and scream as loud as he can.
Okay.
Intimidation. You cool with that? Intimidation?
Give me 1 second there, buddy. I feel like this was a group effort.
I really need this to.
real.
To work for you because
Let's all three of you make intimidation checks. And let's do this just for funsies. We'll average them out.
not 20, sir.
Nice, dude.
21.
Nice.
9.
Cuts.
That makes sense.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
Love my friends.
Not working.
So
No.
that's 17.
Yeah, that's perfect. You guys beat the DC. So that bear roars back at you, but he's taken a couple of steps back, and then you see its head drop and its ears go back, and it kind of backs off and then moves into the forest. You have intimidated this brown bear, and it has left.
Good job, little one. See, I told you, make yourself look bigger.
job. That was amazing.
I
Good job,
pop up
guys.
from the rocks. Did the work?
It did. It went away.
Okay, I don't know why that worked.
You guys are
I
welcome.
don't know why that worked.
You are stupid.
Milo leans over, looks at you. Goliath. See, I can be scary too.
Yes, you're very intimidating. I mean,
Yes, you are.
terrified, actually.
Just terrifying.
Oh my God. Oh. You scared me.
Okay, so would you guys like to press forward
Yeah.
or? Sure.
I'm watching, making sure the bear is actually going away.
Oh yeah, bear gone.
Aw.
Bear be gone. Who is manning the lantern?
Well, I would figure I'm at the front, so I would just carry the lantern
And
out
he's
in
the only
front.
one big enough to carry it, I'd imagine.
It's just a regular lantern, so the two of you probably could. It might be a challenge for these two, but they could also carry it.
I'm using it like a charm on a bracelet.
You're like 3 feet tall.
Yeah.
Cute.
I'm small to medium. I'm
Oh
3'7".
shit! I thought you were bigger than that.
No.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I said, Lollipop Guild.
I had no idea. I thought you were bigger than that.
Him, me, that guy, that guy, that guy.
I was thinking, what is that? The Guardians.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that rabbit. But he's a lot smaller than that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, fair. Now I know. And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe.
The other half is violence.
Yes.
Can move.
You guys move on for another hour, and coming around the bend, you see the makings of a town. It is bigger than the one that you departed, and you guys are about maybe 200, 300 feet away from it at the moment.
You guys, there's the town.
You have to talk in mic.
I'm trying not to encroach upon my tiny partner's space over here. Not you personally, Tiny. I mean, like in the storyline.
Now, Keith.
Is the microphone?
Yeah, okay. We're making our way.
Yeah, look at that town over there, guys.
Downtown.
Walking fast. Pace is fast. I'm home. Pace is fast. I'm home, bro.
Diddly 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 diddly.
Wait. Are the little creatures being...
So,
Are we seeing
the creatures are supposed to be watching around town. Should, he's gonna look at you, should we go off and start looking?
We can go out and see what we can find.
Yeah, we can search around now that we're outside of the town.
Absolutely. Are you guys staying outside of the town, or are we going to venture in?
I start singing, "Who's the leader of the club that's made for you and me?" Because they're attracted to singing. M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S. You don't. You sing too?
I would like to actually start singing and being all.
Oh, God. Actually, I pulled out dice just for this.
Now we know what got rid of the bear.
What's your character's
The bear's
name, Cecil,
back.
again?
NORAD.
NORAD?
Actually, you could probably back off a little bit even.
Milo taps you on the shoulder. NORAD,
Yeah.
off
How's
to
that?
the right.
That's perfect.
You can hear it.
We're hunting. What are they called?
Wabbits.
Twinga.
Be
We're hunting
very
Twinga.
quiet. We're hunting for a Twinga. What? Don't look at me like that.
No. I'm letting you guys do your thing.
So
Singing,
Sure.
trying to attract. La, 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 la,
Fair.
la, 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 la.
so
The lantern at the moment is not responding. It's still just a regular red flame. Yes.
They
I'm
must not
saying,
have good
so
music
if
taste.
we're going to be separating, only one of us can be around the lantern if we're doing that.
Wait, who the fuck said about anything about separating the party?
That's what we discussed. Where were you?
I thought we were staying within range of each other, but like looking for shit.
I'm staying next to the big guy.
Okay.
In case he needs help with bears again. I mean, I don't want him to get eaten by a bear. And if I'm not there, what's he going to do?
That's fair.
Yeah.
So we're moving off to the right side of the village.
Okay.
Hold on. I'll be back.
Keep.
This would actually be a great time if we could. I need to use the restroom.
Yeah, actually, we're about an hour in. Let's take a quick break.
That's a perfect point for a break.
And we will be right back.
And after these messages,
We'll be right back. And we're back.
Sorry.
Okay. And away we go.
So before we took a break, you guys were right outside Tourmaline. Tourmaline. And you guys were putting on a show for nobody.
He's singing poorly, and I'm dancing
Wait.
Okay.
like I'm on drugs.
You son of a bitch.
The lantern is glowing red. Not responding.
So how far have we gotten around the town?
Let's see. So if we were to look at a map or a layout of the town, as you guys approached following the beach, the town would be to your left-hand side. If you're hugging the town to the right, you would have to go through the docks.
That's even if we're on the outskirts? Because don't they watch from like afar?
Are you hugging the beach to get around the town?
I'm hugging the beach.
So this is the direction that you're coming from.
Oh, okay. So we would be going left then, so we can skirt the edge of the town.
Mm-hmm.
Skirt.
So I guess we're heading to that forest. Is that what I see on there?
Yes, that is a forested area.
Okay. So yeah, I guess we're heading to that, sticking to the edge of the town.
And it's a continuation of the forest that has been at the edge of the beach the whole trip here.
Okay.
So you guys are hugging. There's no reason to stealth. There's nothing really to hide from. You guys make it probably 100 feet further.
Are we going to start hugging? Is that what you said? Do you guys want to hug?
No hugging yet.
It was worth a shot. Yeah.
I'm going to hug them whether they want me to or not.
I know.
All right. So we're going?
I think, did y'all split? Or is everyone traveling
No,
together?
they wouldn't let me try.
I'm on top of the Goliath, so it's wherever he goes.
Okay. I don't know if you guys got to the edge of town and just started doing this, or are you guys traveling still?
I propose that we got to the town and we just kind of around the outskirts of the town into
Sure.
the forest is what I suggested.
I'd say that it would probably take you guys about an hour to make your way all the way around the town to the other side of it. The lantern is not responding. You see some people kind of glancing over at you guys, but they're not really concerned.
So we've turned. So we've traversed the town. What time is it?
I'd say it's near evening. Probably just maybe like a couple of hours before sunset.
I suggest we go into the town and get ready to bed down for the night.
You have a good point. Also, maybe we should ask if there's a small, maybe housing or farms or anything out into the woods. If these things enjoy watching people, maybe further away from the town would be better.
Yes, I believe that would be a good idea if there is any.
Raise a good point.
Yeah.
Do you always make those noises?
Okay,
Only when
Lurch.
he's happy.
Yeah.
You rang.
So you guys are going to make your way into town?
Yeah,
Yes,
we
sir.
were asking if there's anything like outskirts of town or...
Like any farmhouses, storage, warehouses.
Yeah. Typically the residents would kind of take up hold on the outside of the town. All of the commerce and trading happens closer to the middle of town and around the docks. So if you guys are looking for residential areas, you guys are basically at it.
I think we need to get in contact with someone here and ask around for an abandoned house, or if somebody would let us borrow it for the evening.
It's a good idea.
Sure.
Let's do it.
So you guys move forward into town. Let's look at Tourmaline as a half moon. You guys are at the top of the half moon. The docks are at the flat side of the half moon. Where are you guys coming into town from?
Let me see the map.
Top.
So we started from up there.
Mm-hmm.
So we circled all the way around the entire side.
You made your way all the way around, yep.
Yeah, so that's where we are.
Mhm.
Yeah, so is that a made road that's down a little bit from us?
This here is a road.
So that will go into the town?
Yes.
I suggest that we backtrack to the main road going in and enter from there.
Okay.
I will follow that lead.
I will follow that lead as well.
I will cast Pass Without Trace if you guys want.
No.
All right, then.
I don't want.
You will.
Not right now. Tonight. Right now is not sneaky time.
Okay.
You guys are making your way through town. It feels pretty familiar to Lonelywood, except it's a little bit busier and a little bit larger. There is probably 3 times the population here. You guys walked the entire city, so you know how big this place is. People in town are going about their business, clad in the same thing that you guys are, hide and furs and things like that to keep out of the cold. And you guys are welcome to talk to anybody if you wish.
Do we see anybody like near?
Yeah, I mean, as you guys are making your way down the street, there are people haggling at shops here and there or walking in and out of buildings, so you guys are welcome to grab whoever.
So there are shops here?
Yes.
Hey, can we go into one of the general shops so we can see if there's any supplies?
Point the direction, little one.
Get a little closer to the mic when you do that.
Okay.
Cool. I swear to God, if you give me that look one more time.
Is it the wanting eyes?
Hungry eyes.
It's the look of, if you say that one more
Did
time.
we see any, like, crafting places or general goods stores or anything like that? as we were walking around?
Coming down the streets, the only thing that you really see as you make your way in through the city, about halfway through, you see a large building that has some decor to it that would kind of give you the impression that this would be a like a mayor's office or somewhere where people of the town come to commune, like a hall of some kind.
But no.
No shops at the moment.
Never mind.
So I'm going to stop just whoever walks by
Yeah.
that is within range
Go for
and
it.
ask about wingdings.
About what?
Wingdings. That's how
Wing-
she remembers what they're called. Wingdings. So,
Oh, the Twingas?
but I'm going to ask about them like that.
Sure.
So, hey, hi, how's it going?
Yes.
I don't want to bother you. I know you're busy being cold and starving to death. But do you know where we can find some little tiny wingdings? I think they're called wingdings.
You're looking for food.
It's like a little,
No. Excuse me, sir.
a wingy dingy,
She means
a
chingas.
dingaling.
The chingas.
Milo,
Chingaderas?
Milo's going to pop up and say, Chwingas.
Twingas. She's
Exactly
asking
what I
about
said.
Twingas.
Exactly what I said.
Yes, do you have any Twinkies?
Afraid I don't know what those are.
Well,
Sorry.
Would you know of any small houses outside of the city that might be available to stay out for the night?
Typically people are pretty protective of their spaces and heat therein. There is an inn here in town if you guys are looking for a place to stay.
Sure.
Well, more specifically, we're trying to find something, and we need to be outside of the city to find it. We're hoping to make an arrangement with someone.
Maybe the mayor will know.
Yeah.
Okay, anything else? Can I help you guys with anything else?
So you don't know where the wingdings are then?
I don't know what you're saying.
Okay, well, do you want some mushrooms?
I'm good. Edible?
Yes, they
I'm
are.
starving.
I give her 2 mushrooms.
Just gotta hope you're not poisoning this random citizen. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
My babies.
They're oyster mushrooms, actually.
Nice.
Just regular ass mushrooms.
Thank you. She moves on.
Bye, I love you.
Kind of like skipping her step.
See you later.
She's pretty stoked.
She was nice. So we're gonna go see the mayor. What's up?
I'm not steering this ship. Y'all
Is
are.
it because you guys are cold? Because, like, I'm not cold at all. Is it because you guys are cold? You're so lethargic?
Not cold.
I know he's not cold. He's the size of the house I used to live in. But anyways, do you guys want to go see the mayor? See what's up?
I think that's a good idea.
He's very quiet. He's a very quiet booble snoot.
Yes, I think with that we should go to the mayor if we're looking for an abandoned house or anything like that.
Which way?
Oh, we
Stop
should've
random
asked her.
person on the street. Excuse me. Which way could we find the mayor?
Mayor's office is in the town hall just up the road here, about 25 feet. You can see it's the biggest building here in town.
Sweet.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Okay, he just pulls his hood up and keeps walking.
Bye. I love you.
Okay.
See you later.
I do not think that word means what you think it means.
Oh, I know. It means exactly what I think it means.
He kind of double takes over his shoulder and smiles a little bit. You can see blush in his cheeks.
He's cute. I'm gonna look for him later.
He's like 80.
I don't care.
Fuck it.
You
That
knock
old
dust
man
off
dick.
of balls.
Oh my god. Yes.
They have a word for what you are in my country.
Friendly.
What is
Friendly.
Whore.
Who?
Who? I said whore. You are whore. You are hooker.
Hooker. What's a hooker? What's a hooker?
Woman of night.
I mean, I like the night.
You like to hug
I'm a
the
half moon elf,
You like
so-
to hug the penis with mouth.
Oh my god. Yes, I do.
Milo's gonna pop his head out from underneath his cloak and be like, "My mother was a whore."
Sorry, I wasn't expecting that.
You're so happy about it.
Wow.
Well, yeah, she was.
Oh, well, good.
It's
Still
not
don't
a-
know what a whore is. But.
It's not a very nice term. He says that you take money for having sex with people.
People give you money for having sex with them?
Oh dear God.
No one's given me money ever.
You just do it for free. Okay.
This is awesome. Thank you. And I take out a notebook from my pocket and I write down from now on, you get money for sex.
You guys are teaching your very, very innocent female party member.
She does not seem innocent to me.
Who
She
doesn't
look
know
like
a lot
she
about the world.
She's seen a few penis.
Innocent and seeing penises are not the same thing. Okay. Anyways.
Yeah,
Okay.
Otherwise, you wouldn't be innocent.
Oh.
And Milo's back under his thing.
Sure.
Like he just pops up, says something, and then hides back down.
I'm going to make so much money.
As this conversation is happening, you guys are still
I'm
making your way
walking
down
to
the
the
street
mayor.
towards the mayor's,
Yeah.
Yes.
the town hall, we'll call it, because that's what it is. You guys make it to the town hall, and the door is closed at the moment, but you do see a very faint light inside.
It's like 7 degrees out. I'd imagine the door's closed.
What the fuck was that?
I was
You know,
knocking on
setting
the
up
door.
the scene, bud.
Okay. Sorry.
So the door creaks open. Yes?
Are you the mayor?
No, I work for the mayor.
Well, perhaps you could help us.
Yes, go on.
We're looking for a farm or something outside of town. We're on an expedition trying to find these creatures. And we need to make an arrangement to stay outside of the town with someone at this time. Would you be able to help us in any way?
Fortune has it that the inn here in town is on the outskirts of town. The east side, it's called. It is on the very far end. Your DM did describe this town as a half moon. At the very top of the half moon is the east side.
Would it be, is it sparsely populated?
The inn?
Well, where the inn is located?
It's got a couple of shops around it, but nothing too busy.
Very well, that may work then. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Anything else I can help you with?
Milo's gonna pop up from his perch. Hi.
Hello.
Yes, I'm Milo. By chance, would you know of a Belford in Brinshander?
I've heard of Bryn Shenda.
Yes, but not Belford?
I'm afraid not.
Oh, okay, well, thank you.
You're welcome. Oh,
Did
okay.
you know people have to pay you for having sex with them?
Really?
Yes, I just found that out
just
today.
Take it, you know. I thought it was
Take the money?
civic duty. No, not the money.
Oh.
Take the dick.
Is this a guy or a girl?
It's a guy.
Okay.
Don't place labels, Billy. Don't place labels.
Okay, so you take.
They,
okay.
he, they, she.
I work for the
Don't
mayor.
judge.
It's part of my job to keep my citizens happy, and I just give it up when they need it, you know?
Oh, you're not the mayor.
I'm sorry?
You're not the mayor?
No, I work for the mayor. He's inside, upstairs.
Can I go and say hi to the mayor?
Sure.
Okay.
He stands out of the way.
Milo's gonna climb down and head into the mayor's office.
Are you guys going to wait for him to... Are you guys going in with him?
Is he
or-
going in to make money? What is he doing?
He wants to talk to the mayor.
Oh, okay.
I will wait.
We'll wait for him.
Yeah.
Sure. You make your way up the stairs. It's pretty easy to find. There was only a couple of offices on the first floor, and then there is one main office at the very top of the stairs. The door is open. And there is one small lantern lit on the desk, and you see a kind of jovial-looking half-orc sitting at his desk going through papers.
Glad I didn't go in.
Does he see me yet?
He does.
Oh, okay. Then I will continue walking in. Hello, how are you?
Oi there, little man.
I assume that. Is this desk pretty high?
Pretty high.
Pretty high. Can I climb on it?
Sure, give me an acrobatics check.
Uh, 13.
That's good enough. You make it up.
So I get up. Hello, my name is Milo.
Nice to meet you, Milo.
You are the mayor, correct, sir?
Yes. Oris Matthew. Very nice to meet you. Spelling, if you are curious. O-A-R-U-S. Last name, M-A-S-T-H-E-W.
Hello, Oris. My group and I have come to look for chewingas.
Chwinga.
Chwingas.
Looking for chewingas. We were wondering if there was a secluded house on the edge of town that was available, or if it was just the inn that would be the best spot to look for these.
Most of the citizens here are very protective of their space and heat. I would suggest going to the east side, procuring yourself a room there.
I'm continuously trying to pet the booble snoot.
You guys have fun with that.
And the east side is a tavern?
East side is the inn. We do have a tavern in town if you guys are looking for ale or company.
And on another note, and since nobody else is around, the demeanor of Milo is going to change, and he gets very serious. His smile goes away, and it looks like a completely different person, pretty much. I'm looking for Belford. He lives in Brenchender. Do you know anything about him?
How far can you jump?
It depends. Right now, I think it's
I'm
just.
not in the building. I'm outside asking him.
Yes, but as far as the stream goes, anything
They
you
wouldn't be able
say-
to hear me. Hey, Mr. Booblesnoot, how far can you jump?
We can pause for a second.
And can I pet you again?
Sure.
Nice.
I pet the booblesnoot.
10 feet.
Ooh.
Oris does kind of pick up on your change of demeanor. He kind of responds with the same energy. His jovial nature kind of drops a bit, and he goes, "Why?"
Since you are in the upper of your government, you will know that someone was sent to take care of a problem. My contact is Belford in Brinchander.
I have not been privy to any information involving a contract. I do know that times are tough here, so I am not giving credit to it. I imagine that this is factual. The person that you speak of, I do not know.
As soon as he says that, his demeanor changes again, and he's back to his jovial nature. Okay, thank you for your time, sir. And he turns around and walks out.
As you turn, you see Oris's face shift into a strange, serious confusion, and he does not say anything. He's kind of dumbstruck at the moment. And you're free to go.
The mayor has agreed that the Eastside Inn is the preferred location for what we need.
Then we should head that way.
Did you ask him where beer was?
At the tavern.
Did you ask him where the tavern was?
I believe his assistant, and I look down at whoever his assistant's name was.
The get fucked guy.
Yeah.
Charles.
Charles,
Is he in charge?
where is the inn and where is the tavern?
The inn is at the very outside of town. If you were to go directly north from here, you would hit the inn. the east side. I do believe I informed you of that. And then there is a tavern here in town called the Blue Clam. And the Blue Clam is actually right next to the docks on the water's edge.
Thank you very much.
No worries. Anything else I can help you with?
Yeah, do you guys want to leave and go to the Blue Clam?
Do you know how to catch Twinkies?
Yeah, Twinkies, yeah.
Twinkies?
You know Twinkies, the little
Here's
creature.
what you do to catch Twinkies. You get some really cute clothes, right? And some cute shoes. And they love rave music. Done.
What do they call twink? What are they fucking called?
Twinga.
Do you know how to catch Twinga?
Wingdings.
Not sure I've ever heard of it.
You don't even know what Twinga is.
No, afraid not.
Oh. Well, then we are fucked. We are on wild Twinga chase.
Wait a second. Are we hunting snipe right now?
It's a real thing, I promise. You just haven't found one yet.
Let's go to the tavern.
This is worst game of Pokemon Go ever.
Yes, I'm getting hungry. I would like to eat before we start.
Okay, we go to Tavern.
Okay, so you guys make your way to the tavern. And like I said, it is dockside. Just give me 1 second.
You're fine.
Oh my god, worst fucking DM ever.
Stupid.
It's only because you haven't tried yet.
Your mom hasn't tried.
No, she hasn't.
Probably not.
Can we say that we go into the tavern and we
Absolutely.
order
Yeah.
an ale? I order an ale from the bartender and I drink it almost all the way before you guys walk in.
I can give you a little exposition.
I'm a
to
lush.
the
Yeah, do it.
Tavern. The Blue Clam, the fishers of Tourmaline typically finish their days here, seated on benches near one of the building's long hearths to warm their feet while they fill their bellies with spiced chowder. Beautiful works of scrimshaw are hung on the walls. The owner of the tavern here, his name is Vernon Bragg.
Is it New England clam chowder?
Sure. And he is also a half-orc, and he is also the chef here, the owner and chef.
Is he also the bartender?
There is one other employee here that is tending bar, and he is jovially moving throughout, shaking people's hands and laughing, telling stories, and then he'll disappear into the kitchen every once in a while.
And what race is he?
The barkeep, human.
Okay. Drinking a beer.
And kind of counter to the rest of the place, inside of the tavern, it feels a bit warmer. People are laughing, they're telling stories, they're clapping each other on the back. There is a lot of camaraderie here. Most of the people in this place are the fishermen that make their keep on the waters at the lake's heart.
Since this is going on inside there, I would like to go out of the tavern and walk around and see if I spot any Twingas.
Okay. Are you taking the lantern with you?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you carry the lantern?
Milo would like to get a
Sick
meal
carry lantern.
and a small ale.
Sure, that's easy enough.
Sorry. Same. I would also like to get a meal and a small ale. And I want the clam chowder. That sounds really good.
Sure. The human is happy to comply. He shouts back through the window to the owner of the place and puts in your order. The ale happens first, obviously, as you are standing at the bar top. 7 copper for the meal and ale.
Oh, someone tell me how to convert.
Okay, so click your gold thing right there.
What are we doing, guys?
As I see him,
So it says 1 gold
grabs
is
the
100
lantern and start to
copper.
head out. I'm going to
So
go with him.
take,
Sure.
turn that to 15, click the numbers.
We should never go off on our own.
Yeah, I'm basically going to follow him if he's
I
taking off,
appreciate company,
Okay.
bunny man.
Move 100 copper down there.
What's your name again?
Tivolt.
Oh, it's still Tivol? Okay.
Tivolt Longgear.
And then remove, how much did you say, 7?
Yeah, just copper. It's fine.
Yep.
Okay. Yummy.
Yummy! Is it the white or the red? Oh, I never remember that. Okay.
I eat the chowder and I've already had my entire ale. It's really good. It's better here than it was at the other tavern.
Off of one ale?
Did you try it? Yeah, it's really good.
Well, yes, but mine is smaller.
I had some mushrooms before we got in here. They're just oyster mushrooms, so I don't know why she acts like she's tripping. She's weird.
They're just shiitakes.
As you guys, did you find a table, or are you eating at the bar top?
Table.
Sure.
Table.
The other three guys, did you guys find a table big enough to accommodate the entire party, or just for the two of you?
I don't know. Did we, Timmy? Is there a table big enough for all of us?
Absolutely.
Me and him have headed outside the tavern with the lantern.
Goliath followed. Yep.
I'm following.
Yeah. So, who's in the tavern?
You two.
Just the two of you.
Oh, okay. So we're eating.
Sure. As you guys are eating, you hear, like I said, laughter and stories, and then at the table right behind you, give me an perception check, both of you. And I'll get to you guys here in just a second.
3.
Oh, good job. Oh, it was almost an 11. 1.
Oh, shit. It's too raucous in here for you guys to really put together any words. They're having a pretty serious conversation, but you can't really surmise what they're saying. Outside, you guys make your way around to the left side of the tavern, let's say. The lantern is not responding.
Look around, see if we see anything. Look around, see if we see anything out there. Just everything, anything out of the ordinary.
The sun at this point is kind of set. It's pretty dark outside. Light is very sparse because of
I see nothing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Are there windows in this tavern?
Yes.
So I'm going to go up to a window and I can spot them and I bang on it. What are you guys doing? There's beer in here.
You can see them just kind of looking around. He's holding the lantern and he stares at it and looks around.
It's dark out, so I'm like facing the wall, looking around. I don't even know.
I grab the bunny by his hand.
Oh.
Come with me, bunny. We go back inside. There is nothing here.
I tap the Goliath.
Did they say what the range on this lantern is?
20 feet.
Okay, so anything within 20 feet, the light will change.
Well, the light emanates in 20 feet. As far as the range goes, she wasn't entirely positive.
So I
okay.
can see 20 feet away from the lantern.
Sure.
Okay.
Dim light.
Yeah, but we don't know what the distance is that triggers the lantern.
Okay.
Touch.
We go back inside. Or I go back inside.
I say we just sit at the table and have the lantern sitting there. And
Yeah.
if it changes.
So you guys are welcome to order
Yep,
food,
order food
drink.
and an ale.
Sure.
Same
What were you
thing.
guys doing outside?
We were looking for Twinga.
Twinkies? Did you see me banging on the window? Did you see me doing that?
Yes, I see you banging on window.
Cool.
It's not the only thing you bang.
I don't understand the reference.
Okay, we go.
She bang, she bang.
We go. And we're gonna eat.
Okay. You guys sit at the
Drink.
table.
Or
The
I am.
3 new party members that have sat at the table, all give me perception checks, please.
Okay.
Gotta be better than a 3.
9. I rolled a 9.
14.
Christopher?
Rock gnome.
I mean, whatever the fuck your name is.
15.
Nice. The two of you pick up on the conversation that they weren't really able to hear. You hear behind you, and I'm just going to kind of read some things, but kind of you're picking up words here and there. Eventually, you lean back a little bit, and you start to intently listen. And you hear of a rumor that in East Heaven, they have caught an evil wizard who killed some adventurers. The town militia plans to burn the wizard at the stake. I hear the captain of the guard is looking for adventurers to help with another task that may or may not be related.
I would like to stand up and walk over to the people that were having this discussion and ask them for more information and where I can find the what was it, the town captain or captain of the guard? I'm sorry.
The town militia.
Yes, town militia. I'm sorry.
So they, as you approach the table, they kind of stop talking, and you are towering above them as they sit at their table, and they look up at you. Can we help you?
Yes. I overheard your conversation about evil wizard captured, killing. That is not my concern.
Terrible thing.
Yeah. That's horrible. Actually, just bad. Anyway, there's other jobs that may be related to this. I overheard. Could you point me in the direction of the person who might be hiring?
Actually, from what we've heard, and this is just echoes on the water, really, through the fishermen, we lot kind of do that, telling stories and such. If you were trying to get involved in this, you would want to travel to East Haven. The East Haven militia captain is the one that is looking for adventurers, from what we've heard. And the other guy sitting across the door, this is what we heard.
How far is East Haven?
Did you go with him?
Well, they're just right across the table.
He's overhearing the conversation.
Eavesdropping.
It's over a half day's walking.
I say we make our way towards there.
Right now?
Well, after we rest and eat.
Yes. I concur.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
You did say it was 7 copper pieces, right?
Yes.
I said, yeah, we should totally do that.
Let's just do what you want to do.
Let's do all the things you want to do.
Do we have any... Okay, so I hate to kind of do this. Do we have anyone that is kind of like in charge of taking notes?
I've been taking
Those two are
notes the whole
taking
time.
notes.
Okay, excellent. Also, is anyone in charge of inventory? Because this is going to become a thing at some point.
Inventory how?
The party's inventory as you guys like...
Oh,
explore
collectively then.
collective
Okay,
inventory.
we can if you
I
want.
didn't know we needed to.
D&D keeps track, or D&D Beyond keeps track of everybody's inventory.
If you guys wanted to do that individually, that's totally fine. I read something that, for convenience sake, they have like a specific note taker and then somebody that's in charge of the inventory, and then kind of like
Interesting.
the leader of the party would also be like a thing that you guys settle on if you want to. It's just proposition.
Okay.
I don't trust any of these people.
I don't either.
No, no, seriously, I don't trust any of them.
I've been not trusting people for like 35
No,
years.
sure.
About 300 years.
No, about 376 years.
Okay, cool. So the evening kind of progresses. You guys finish your meal. You're out of ale. You're welcome to order more. The sun is fully set now. It is probably around 9 o'clock in the evening.
Can I say that I
8:48.
went and sat at some random table that had people at it?
Sure.
Hey, hi. How's it going?
It is a family.
Okay.
No children. It is a husband and wife and the son's mother and father.
Okay.
And
Hey,
they've taken
hi.
their family out for dinner.
How's it going?
The grandfather chimes in. Hello, beautiful.
Oh, hello. Maybe later. Oh, also, you'll have to pay me for that. I was wondering, we were down the road in a different town, and that town seemed really depressed, and then this town doesn't seem so much so. You're only 2 hours away. The sun doesn't shine. How come you guys are a lot more upbeat than the? What's
What
going
town
on?
do you come from? And then the son also chimes in. How far have you traveled?
Lonelywood?
Oh, not much in trading there. The population's a lot smaller, so they don't really gain the benefits of the water as well as we do. They are docked. They do have some fishing, but we have the manpower to be a little better off.
Okay, but the sun still doesn't shine here either, yeah?
Nope.
Okay. Okay, bye. I love you.
Sure. See ya, sweet tits.
I'll see you later. Bouncy
Saggy
dick. I
balls.
don't know.
Bouncy dick.
I couldn't think of anything.
God.
That guy's cute. I think he has a thing for, half elves. Kind of give me a look.
I think he's just old and wants to have his penis touched.
Well, who doesn't?
Okay. I'm gonna lean over and ask these guys about the twinkers.
Wingdings. I already told. Like, how many times did I tell? Wingdings.
Chwingas.
Chwinga?
Exactly what I said.
Do you know anything about Twinga?
Oh, I mean, rumors. They live in the water. They live in the snow. They live in the trees, the rocks, the clouds. They're just around, always.
Okay, how do we catch?
As far as I know, you can't. I've never seen one personally.
Shit.
And the other one chimes in, I see one. It came out of the water. I was singing while I was cleaning the fish, and I saw it. It was about this big, and it came out of the water, and it sat down on the edge of the boat. It kind of just watched me for a minute, and when I moved toward it, it dove back in the water. That was it. It looked like it was wearing a mask, and that it was wearing a suit that was made out of water.
A water suit?
It was a water suit.
He sounds like someone who's been probed.
Was he wearing an Egger suit?
I wasn't gonna.
Sugar water.
About where did this take place?
I was out on the water.
Where out on the water?
It's about 150 feet off the dock, straight out. It's where I typically fish. I make my money out there.
What song were you singing?
Can I borrow your boat?
One fish, two. I'm sorry, what?
Good
Well, you said about 150 feet off the dock. I'm assuming you were in a small boat. May I use your boat?
Well, I mean, we're going out to fish in the morning. You can come with us if you want.
What time? I would love to.
Daybreak is
Thank
typically
you.
when we start. Sure.
I will meet you at the dock, sir.
Okay. My name's Bud. I'll see you at the dock. Your name is?
NORAD.
Nice to meet you, NORAD.
Will-
The
will-
help would
will
be
his-
gratefully appreciated. Yes.
Will his big ass fit in boat?
Oh yeah, he's fine. We haul in big fish out here.
Okay, I go to boat too, if I can come.
Okay.
Okay, we go to boat in morning.
Okay. This is a great night. And the other guy's like, are you sure about this? I mean, the captain is like, no, I got it. It's going to be fucking awesome.
Okay, thank you, bud.
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 All right, see you guys in the morning. Dock 4, the boat's name is Never Forever.
Sad Hulk music.
Okay.
And they return to their drinks. You guys looking for rest, or you want to hang out in the tavern a little more?
Let's get some rest.
Yeah, let's take a little memes.
Maybe bears.
Meme bears.
So, you guys are basically on the opposite side of town at the moment. You'll have to make your way through town to the outskirts on the north side, as far away from the docks as possible in this town. And then that's where you will find the east side, is the name of the inn.
While we're traveling, I would like to look around and see if I see any like beggars or vagabonds like on the side of the road.
Sure. Give me a perception check.
That's a big O2.
Yeah, not much. I mean, to be honest, beggars or any kind of that ilk would not really survive in an area like this. Without some kind of warmth or some kind of sustainable food source, these guys would probably starve to death pretty fast. The elements themselves would knock these guys out in just a couple of days.
Okay.
So, are we going to go inside the inn?
Yeah, as you guys make your way to the inn, you guys are all traveling together?
Yes.
Cool. The east side is where most visitors in town stay. What looks from the outside like a separate house turns into a single structure with rooms connected by underground passages with cozy guest accommodations in the cellar.
Okay.
As you guys roll up, you see a teenager who is tending the porch here. She's sweeping snow, and she's got a small hammer, and she's chiseling off the steps layers of ice. And while she does this, she sings a little tune. I'm not going to sing it, but I will read it to you. Ahead of winter's winds she came, the lovely woman with no name, draped in a fur-lined cloak of red. To the icy lake she fled. The wind pursued her all the same. As sure as night she's dead. And then, yeah, that's it. So she is kind of, at the moment, just tending to the porch. There is a larger light inside than you have seen in most of the buildings in this area.
We should talk to that girl. You guys. So I'll go up and talk to her and say, hey, what's up?
Hello, well met. How can I help you?
Can we stay the night with you?
Absolutely.
Sweet. I don't mean at the inn. I mean with you.
No.
Oh, okay. Then at the inn.
Yes, please. That's very forward.
What? Well, to get inside, I will have to go that direction
Well,
forward.
I can show you how. And she walks down the steps and she puts out her hand.
Oh, you don't want to hug? I hug her immediately.
Oh,
I don't even.
Her hand stays outstretched. She you can feel her stiffen underneath you. My name is Marta Peskrick. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And she's looking at the rest of you for help.
I'm a big fan of your keyboard playing,
Hey,
Marta.
hey, don't look at them. Look at me.
I'm the captain now.
I would like to pop over the Goliath's shoulder, and in Thieves' Cant, I would like to sign safe.
She has no idea.
Okay. She's all right. She's not going to hurt you.
Unless you want me to.
Gemma, please let her go.
I've already let her go.
Sure.
I get quick hugs.
As you were hugging her, you felt kind of a sharp pressing up against your sternum. Give me an insight check.
Her gun was digging into your hip.
Hello.
Finkel and Eyehorn, Finkel and Eyehorn.
I rolled a 6.
Yeah, you don't know. Maybe she has like a really hard third nipple right in the middle of her chest. We don't know.
I don't judge.
Sure.
I walk up and I hug her.
You're not going to feel the thing I felt. If you hug her, you're going to face full of vagina. You're short.
I'm not that fucking short.
Well, she's not that fucking short either.
She's a human.
Yeah. So face vagina.
He hugs her.
She, as you start to move in, she puts her hand right in your face. Please, please don't touch me.
Boop.
So how many rooms?
Just one.
I'll take a shelf and a cupboard if you have one.
There are those in the room.
What is your race?
Halfling.
Fucking halfling in the cupboard. All right. Yeah, we go do that. There's more to this chick, though.
You should find out. You should find out.
Ask her something.
I don't know what to ask. So, are you from around here, sweet tits?
Yes, my father, he owns this. He is not well. I tend to him most of the time, but I run the inn by myself most of the time.
Do you have a third nipple?
No, why do you ask?
Because I felt something when I hugged you earlier.
Oh. And she reaches inside and she pulls a silver chain out from underneath a bodice, and she shows it to you, and it's got a large ring on it.
Well, that's pretty.
And she will tell you. She trusts you. I guess you're a really good hugger.
I am a good hugger.
Marta recounts the following tale. 50 years ago, a mysterious woman in a fur-lined red cloak, hence the lyrics of this song, stopped at the east side on her way to Lonelywood, which is where you guys came from. Because the woman was alone and frightened, the innkeepers, a pair of retired adventurers who happened to be Marta's grandparents, tried to console her. The woman gave them a ring as payment for their hospitality. Not long afterward, a howling wind burst into the inn and tossed the woman about like a rag doll. The innkeepers intervened, giving the woman time to escape. The evil wind battered Marta's grandparents unconscious before resuming its hunt. That was the last anyone saw of the woman. And she kind of wears this ring. It was something that her grandparents gave her.
I am so confused.
Marta wears the mysterious woman's ring, which she has inherited, around her neck on a chain. It is a ring of warmth, she will tell you. She's not very shy or ashamed of it.
Has she ever put the ring on? Do you just wear? Have you ever put the ring on, or are you just wearing it around your neck like that? Because it's
No,
really
I just
pretty.
wear it around. I mean, I've put it on before. It keeps me warm when I wear it.
That's cool.
But as I work the end, there's no reason. It kind of gets caught on things, and I don't want it to get damaged, so I keep it tucked in here where it's safe.
You guys hear that story?
Yep, heard the story.
She stole some lady's ring.
No,
her-
it was
her
given to.
Don't
grandparents.
think that's what happened.
No, ring was given to her.
3 of you.
So,
What do you mean, man?
how's the inside of the inn, Timmy?
It's nice. She takes really good care of it. She's the only worker here. She charges you guys 8 silver, and it is one large room that has enough cots to accommodate everybody. There is a large cot for our Goliath and a cupboard for the halfling.
So is it 8 silver total for the entire group?
8 silver total.
I'll just pay it. I don't care
Brown.
That's
about
fine.
money.
Monetarily, like, I could give a shit. It's just for story's sake, you know.
I can't remember.
What's up?
What are the things called again?
Twingas.
Twingas. Why can't I not remember
I
that?
can't-
The spelling is CHWINGAS.
That is more confusing than the word
I know,
itself.
right? When I,
That's my problem.
as soon as I saw the word, I was like 20 minutes just researching what the fuck that is.
By chance, ma'am, have you seen any Twingas around here?
Oh, crazy, curious little things. Those. No, I have not. I've heard stories. My grandparents used to talk about them all the time.
Did they say were they solid?
Yes, in the forest.
Where in the forest?
They were bouncing in and out of the trees. My grandmother had a beautiful singing voice, and she would harvest berries from the forest before this frigid cold set in. And while she sang, the Twingas would come and kind of dance with her every once in a while. She never interrupted them. They never interrupted her. It was just kind of a beautiful thing.
By chance, did you inherit your grandmother's singing voice?
I did. I was singing as you guys approached.
Very lovely.
Thank you.
Everyone, I think y'all might want to discuss with her and see if she will assist us.
You want her to come sing in the forest?
Well, yes.
Would you like to come sing in forest for us
It is terribly late and very frigid.
tomorrow?
Yeah.
Sure.
Ma'am, never mind.
Well, actually, you guys are going to go fishing, so we could probably go in the forest.
Okay, you go on forest, we go on boat.
Done.
Okay. She shows you to your room. There are a few lanterns in here. They're producing enough heat and light for you guys to comfortably kind of sleep. There are fur-lined pelts here that you guys can use as blankets. So you guys are set up for a very comfortable rest here.
Nice.
All right.
If
Well,
everyone's okay with it, we can take our long rest and wake up in the morning.
Yep. And
Yeah.
you want to take a break right there?
If you would like to.
That would be good.
Okay.
I like this hour break thing. That's awesome. Stretch your legs, get some fresh air.
Good idea.
Roll the penis.
I can feel it.
All right.
Air
We will
from
be
outside
right
is
back,
cooler, too.
everybody.
Yeah, it's
They're killing
amazing out there.
These things are killing my ears.
Dick check 1 2. Dick check 1 2.
You have to be on the mic.
That was the far away. It was the fade.
Dick check.
Dick check. Bull tag. All right.
I love it.
All right, and we're back.
Guess who's back?
Back
again.
Shady's back.
Tell a friend.
Guess who's back?
Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
We are the worst.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So you guys.
Wait. Did we get a wingding to cut? We were just now singing. Did a wingding hear us?
Oh, sure, let me roll for that.
I'm just saying.
And he flips you
No, I'm
off.
sorry.
Damn it.
No chwinga. Chwinga?
That's exactly what I said.
Sure.
Chwinga?
Chwinga?
Wingding.
We're looking for chingonas.
Boy, stupid motherfucker. What was the name? Topanga.
Yeah.
Boy Meets World.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I was in love with
great.
her.
We're all looking for Topanga.
All right. Sorry.
All right, so we spent the night at the inn.
Mm-hmm.
Spent the night at the inn, get a long rest. that
Your
we
rest
don't
went
need.
swimmingly. Everyone wakes up feeling very refreshed.
Underwater.
I'm sorry.
Nothing.
Underwater? Oh, because I said swimmingly?
Yeah.
We
Clever. Clever
Dad
girl.
jokes. Dad jokes.
I'm gonna go get some breakfast.
Ooh, me too.
Sure. Marta does not really prepare breakfast here, but she would reference you guys back to the tavern where they serve food all day.
What time are you guys heading out with the fishermen?
Oh, now?
Y'all should already be gone. Fishermen
they
get up.
started
Bud
early.
said at daybreak.
Okay. We
right.
are you coming with us?
No.
You going with them?
Yeah. Into the forest? Yeah, that's where I would go.
You
Fine.
guys are splitting the party.
Doesn't he look like he's probably
fucking
familiar
kidding.
with
What's
the
that?
forest?
Yeah.
I was telling the rock gnome. Doesn't he look like he's fairly familiar with a forest?
You mean Boople Snoot no swim?
Oh, no, I can
They
swim.
can swim, but it's cold.
Okay, we go out on boat.
Do you guys? So I'm talking to,
Yep, we're going out on the boat.
and no, I'm not talking to you. Boople Snoop, this tiny person. We're gonna go. Are you going with them or are you going with us? We're gonna eat breakfast.
No, I'm going with y'all.
Nice. Do you want to go eat breakfast now?
Yes, please.
Let's go.
We go.
Onto the boat.
Wait, what was that? I'm sorry.
Onto the boat.
Oh, okay.
All right then.
I don't see any reason for the party to split at the moment.
Oh shit.
You guys can make your way through town together.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You know, because the east
Well, I wanted to eat breakfast.
The east side is at the very forest edge.
So
but
we
if you
can
guys-
walk together.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
And then the tavern is at the dock's edge, the lake's edge.
Sitting at a dock in the bay.
So as you guys are making your way through town, you see a boy wrapped in heavy winter's clothes, and he's standing on a box, and he's shouting some stuff.
Is he cute?
Pretty cute.
Cool.
He's probably like 11, 12 years old. This is very New York old-style news guy. Holding the newspaper.
He catches
Hear
my
ye, hear ye.
attention. I'm gonna walk right over to him.
Sure. And he does, just like, hear ye, hear ye. The gemstone mine is closed because of monsters. Speaker Matthew is offering 50 gold to anyone who cares to clear it out.
Holy shit.
Hear ye, hear ye.
That sounds like an idea.
Rings a bell. Ding, 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 ding.
Da-ding, da-ding.
All right, say that again, but slower.
The gemstone mine is closed because of monsters.
Speaker Matthew, who I think you met yesterday.
Oh, the
Time
guy
man.
who's the butt sex guy.
No, that was his assistant, Charles. Matthew is the speaker for the town.
Oh, okay. Oris?
Yes, Oris Matthew. That's right. Is offering 50 gold
Oris?
to anyone who cares to clear it out. Ding, 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 ding.
Why he no tell us that yesterday?
It's probably a new development.
That's why he said, hear ye, hear ye. It's
Hey,
breaking
guys.
news.
Make your way to the tavern.
Yep. Let's go.
Are we going to take him up on this offer?
I'm not gonna.
Well, I mean, after we complete what we're doing here, maybe.
We're squishy. We're gonna really go clear out monsters from a gemstones. I would like to participate.
Maybe they're Twinkies.
Yeah, they're Topangas.
God damn it.
They're wingding. Let's go.
I would have named these things something much simpler.
I love it.
we just call them pixies?
Sure, I mean, you can call them whatever you want.
I did Twinkies.
Aren't y'all supposed to be going fishing?
You shut up, little man.
They're hungry. They can come with us.
We want to eat breakfast.
Let's go. God, breakfast sounds good right now.
So you guys make your way to the tavern. Our fishermen,
IHOP or
you make your way
Denny's
to the
after
docks, where Bud and his crew are gathering folded nets and chests full of bait, fishing rods, and all the such, and they are throwing them onto the Never Forever. And Bud sees you guys. Hey guys, I talked to the captain. You just come over with me. I'll situate you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Well,
Exactly what I said.
Before the Goliath gets on the boat, Milo taps his shoulder. Hold
You're
on, big guy.
You're not there.
Oh, you're so far
Well,
away?
we haven't quite split. just
Oh,
yet.
well, I thought we split.
We were
They were at the
walking
tavern.
together.
well, the tavern and the boat are like, the tavern is right on the lake
dock,
side,
yeah.
so
Yeah,
you
it's
guys
right
are pretty
next to the
close to
dock.
each
We
other.
were walking
Oh,
together
okay.
to get to where our destinations.
Bud. That's his name, right?
Yeah.
By chance, could we have one of those nets? I'll buy it.
Oh, well, I mean, you can, but these things are fucking heavy and huge.
Oh, shit.
Do you have a smaller one?
I got this one I've been working on. It's for my son.
Could I buy it or could I borrow it?
Sure, I could just make another one. It's not that big deal. He's got, it's basically like a small replica of the fishing nets. It's 20 by 20 feet, and it's got weights at each, probably about every 5 feet.
So
You,
it's a
sir,
casting
are
net.
a fucking genius.
What's up?
It's a casting net.
It is a casting net, yes.
Uh,
But a small replica of the ones that he uses.
Yeah.
Right.
how much would you want for it?
Oh, I mean, 2 gold.
God damn.
Well, it took me 6 months to make it.
He's making it by hand, homie.
It's
for
just
his
in my
son.
spare time, you know.
Easy.
And Milo will toss him 3 gold.
Holy shit. Thanks, man. I could just buy one of these now. And just put 'em in the
I'm making one.
Thank you.
You gotta throw it, it falls apart.
Gemma and
Tybalt.
Tivol, will one of y'all grab that, please?
Done. I'm very strong. I'm not very strong.
And neither am I.
I grab it. And I'm
He just hands it off.
Well, I think it's
like trying to drag it.
It's not that heavy.
like, okay.
But we're both little. Like,
Sure. It weighs like maybe 15 pounds.
Oh,
15, 20 pounds.
Got
Yeah.
it. Done. I fold it up, even though you don't fold nets, and I put it in my backpack.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that's kind of how you toss them.
Yeah, you.
Casting net, you take it and you fold it, and then when you throw it, you sling it, and it
Oi.
opens up.
It's true.
I didn't
talking
we
to her,
had
not
a
to the mic.
master
I know,
fisherman
but
with
the
us.
people want to know the conversation.
talk to the mic always.
Yes.
Always talk
My
to the mic.
bad.
So, Bud welcomes you guys onto the boat. This interaction is concluded, I hope.
Yes, we're going to go get breakfast.
Cool.
Hi.
Bud
Wish you could come.
Do they
waves at
sell
you
biscuits
guys.
and gravy here?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I want pancakes.
So they make their way to the tavern. We'll kind of stay with our fishermen for the time being. Bud shows you guys. I'll basically have you guys kind of handling the tackle first thing in the morning. We got to get out on the water, and then we'll chum. And then once the things start kind of moving around, then we'll start the fishing.
Wait, did you say chum?
Yeah,
As
we're-
in you're hunting, you are trying to catch shark?
No, we just chum. We got to put bait in the water to draw them up from the bottom.
Fuck.
Well, they're not violent fish. They're big, but it's not that hard.
Okay, we do what you say.
You ever done a day's labor, boy?
What the?
It's just fishing, man. Come on, I got you. He
Point
claps
me
you
in
on
the
the
right
back.
direction.
It's a whale boat.
That way we catch your mother.
Jesus Christ.
Baronzoni. I imagine you're not
Not worried about a little bit of
exactly.
labor.
All right, come on, guys. And, it's you guys plus Bud plus maybe like 4 other guys. One of which being the guy that he was having drinks with the night before, when they were talking about the East Haven wizard shit. So you guys get on the boat. You guys start making your way out. We will move to the tavern party. What you doing, guys?
We're
Eating breakfast.
Sure.
Can we note that I'm singing?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
Is this a tune that is kind of widely known, or is this something from your homeland, or
Yeah, something from my homeland.
sure of rock
Yeah.
deep?
Yeah.
I love rock. Rock love me.
No matter what it is, I'm sure it's offensive.
Right. Well, I just didn't know, like, if it was a common thing, maybe the other crew would start picking up, and you know, as
yeah.
crews do, they would probably start singing with
Sing
you.
a shanty.
I retcon. We're doing that.
Sure.
Dude, they wouldn't know your language.
Yeah,
I speak common.
Yeah, but if you're singing a shanty, you're gonna sing it in your own language.
No, I'm gonna sing just a common sea song.
Okay, there you go.
Fair. Okay. We'll just suppose. I mean, these things aren't unknown.
Are you gonna sing a semen song?
Jesus
Shanty.
Christ.
Get it? Because they're semen.
Sperm.
Yeah. Cheers. Had to get it out of my system. Done.
Yeah, we'll get to that. So you start singing, and the other guys are kind of like tapping their heels and stuff, and we'll get to that here in a little bit. You guys, as you approach the tavern, the half-orc owner of the place, you can see him dragging a couple of people out by their ankles, and all right, Frank, whatever your fucking name is, y'all go on, get home. They fell asleep in the bar drunk. You can probably put together, and these guys kind of, as their faces hit the cold ground outside, they kind of come to, all right, thanks, and then they get up and they start to fuck off. He sees you guys approaching, and he welcomes you with a large, tusky smile. Come in.
You're very friendly. Are you trying to trick us?
I'm trying to feed you.
Okay.
What do you have for breakfast?
Fish and potatoes.
No biscuits and gravy.
Yes, we do have biscuits. We do kind of have a gravy of sorts. It's a brown fish gravy. It's just kind of what's left over at the bottom after the solids are gone.
Can't be no worse than what I've had before.
Come in. He brings you guys in. He puts a hot pot of coffee on the table in front of you guys. And I guess you wanted the biscuits and fish gravy?
Everything.
You have a little bit of everything, huh?
We
Yes.
should leave.
Why?
We should leave.
Why?
Hello?
Are you saying this under your breath?
Yes. We should leave.
He's pouring you guys cups of coffee. Just humming to himself.
I think we're okay at the moment.
You're very nice for a being of your
Bartender?
half-orc personage. I don't know. Are you trying to trick us? Are you about to kidnap one of us? Are you gonna try and eat a baby later? Is that what's going on right now?
No, I'm just trying to feed you. This is how I make my living.
Not all orcs are evil. He's a half orc.
How do you? We don't know that.
Everything will be better after the coffee.
He's trying to trick us with the coffee.
Yes, he's trying to trick you into drinking good coffee. Here.
You drink it first.
Okay.
It's fantastic.
Okay.
I taste it.
Then I'm gonna drink
It's
the
fantastic.
coffee. I'm gonna drink the coffee aggressively while looking at him the entire time.
Sure. He just smiles at you. What did you want to...
It tastes
Food?
really good. Thank you.
Thank you. Food?
Yes, please.
Some potatoes?
Sure. Are you okay?
She'll have the same thing.
Yes, she'll have what I'm having.
Okay, I'll be right back. You guys enjoy the coffee. Let me know if you need anything else.
Did you guys see that? That was a half orc. Are we staying here? Are we gonna stay?
Just until we eat, and then we go.
He's gonna try and kill us. They eat babies. I read it in a book.
Not all of them.
Okay. Okay, fine. Let's stay and get murdered. It is very good coffee, though. So.
Yes, it is. Very good.
He comes back with food. He puts the plates in front of you guys. Anything else I can do for you?
How much is everything?
You know what? You're the first patrons of the day on the house.
Oh,
It's poisoned. Don't eat it.
thank you.
It's poisoned.
I haven't seen your faces
you,
around
sir.
here. I do welcome new faces. We don't get a whole lot of travelers through here.
Do you travel much, or did get travelers?
Before the freeze set in a couple of years ago, we got travelers all the time. This was one of the biggest trade cities on the lake.
By chance, did anyone from Brinshander come through?
Oh yeah, we get them all the time. Used to, anyway.
By chance, do you know of a Belford?
Afraid not.
Well, thank you.
No worries. I'm gonna go and start prepping for lunch. If you guys have any questions or anything, just ask my human friend. What was his name? Human?
Dave.
Human?
Yeah, that's what I was
Dave,
about
yeah.
to say, Dave.
Dave. That's Dave. And he's got you covered. If you need anything from me, I can come back. Yes.
Where's Dave at the moment?
He's at the bar. He's cleaning glasses.
After the half-orc walks away, I'm going to motion to Dave.
Dave. Oh.
Dave.
Comes over. Dave. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. What?
Blink
why?
once if you're safe and twice if you're not. We can help you.
Blinks. What the are you? What are you
He blinked
talking
twice.
about?
Did he eat your baby? Is that why you're here?
No, he
Servitude?
pays me money.
For sex? Is that why you're here?
To work the bar. Who the fuck are you?
Jimma,
So you're safe. Everything's fine then.
Yeah, dog. Person.
Jimma, here, try the fish. It's delicious.
Tastes good.
Yeah, I know. I helped him make it.
Tastes briny.
It's fish.
It's a little overcooked.
You don't have to eat it.
Is it poisoned?
It was a gift.
Are there babies back? Is this baby meat?
No.
And this entire time, Milo has just been stuffing his face.
Sure.
Like he's eaten what a normal, full-grown person would have eaten.
And Dave just puts his hand out like this.
Maybe he's magic. I don't know.
Are you magic, my friend?
Not my stomach.
Pretty good.
Then I'm going to eat
Yes,
some food.
it's delicious.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
You're very welcome.
It's salty. I like it.
I'm gonna go back to work.
Before he leaves, Milo is finished and he looks up. Sir, could I have another?
Yeah, that's fine. This was gonna cost you though. I saw that last one was on the house.
No problem. And he pulls out a gold coin and he says, "Here, 2 more then."
Holy shit! Yeah, coming right up. He disappears. Yeah, and you hear in the back. God, what was his name?
Steve.
No.
Just so you know, I'm in
Vernon.
real time hungry for breakfast now. Vernon.
Yeah, for real.
I really am. I'm like, fuck yes.
Like sausage and waffles.
You hear Dave go in the back, and he goes, "Vernon, these guys just paid a gold piece for 2 more portions." Vernon's like, "Holy shit! Yeah, here." Click, click. And then he comes out. Here, I mean, as much as you want, honestly. Help yourselves.
Milo puts one of the plates in the middle and starts eating the second one.
Sure. Big appetite on you, huh?
Yes.
Still eating my potatoes.
Sure.
Sorry about earlier. Your coffee is good, and I like your tusks.
Oh,
Whatever they're called.
I thought this was the human.
Yeah.
no, sure. We retcon Vernon brought you your plates.
Yes, done. Sorry about earlier. The coffee's really good, and I like your teeth thing.
It's my pleasure. It's kind of one of the marks of my people. That and the green skin, you know.
And the eating the babies?
I've never eaten a baby.
Okay.
Dreamt about it once or twice.
With a mouthful of food.
You want to?
Gotcha.
With a mouthful of food, Milo's like, "Stop with the babies.
All right. I have my eye on you.
I'm trying to eat."
What are you doing later? Sorry.
Yeah. 'Cause I've got my eye on you, too. Yeah. Titties.
Titties.
Okay, if you guys are done with breakfast, you are welcome to move on. If you guys are done here, I'm going to move back to our fisherman.
Yes, absolutely.
Sure.
Two, 2.5 plates later, Milo is finished.
When,
Yeah,
you,
of
when you
course.
snap back to our scene, can we have the whole boat like dancing?
The whole thing just rocking in the water.
No fish today.
He's over there singing "It's Raining Men" and shit.
You are singing, I wouldn't say like gutturally, but you've got Bud on board. He's singing with you. He knows this one.
They're smoking marijuana?
Yes. And then you guys, he's got you helping him chum, and he's got the Goliath kind of, the crate that they use to carry the chum is pretty heavy, so he's got you walking behind them with it, and then the both of them are reaching behind to scoop fish parts out of it, and they're dumping it in the water. And you guys are basically walking in loops around the boat as the boat moves through the water at kind of a slow pace.
Hey, the fishermen come bring
And
us all
Bud's
our
over
bait
here.
and all our chum. Yeah.
Chum, yeah, and all that.
That's good. Nice.
All right, so we're doing that. And what's your name?
NORAD.
NORAD.
What is our NORAD doing?
Following behind with the giant chum
He's
bucket that's
stated
too
that.
heavy for you
He's the
weaklings
strongest.
to carry.
Yep.
Okay. We continue. Lamp, is it doing
All the
anything?
while keeping
Still
an
red.
eye out for anything that might look out of place.
As you chum and move through the water, you can see behind some very large gray-blue shapes kind of crest the water just a little bit, and they go back down.
You're fucked.
Bud, what is that?
Oh, those are
Keep singing. Keep singing.
crew
So
a boat.
You're looking for something out of place, like a rock gnome on a
Things
ship
and a
singing.
fish.
It's pretty out of place.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
He's probably singing very badly too.
I'm going to go with singing very badly. Very, very badly.
Roll for performance.
Do it.
He gets a 2.
This is not going to be good.
I was right. In these waters, okay, where were we at?
You're on a boat.
He's rolling for
Yes.
performance to see if he can do it.
Oh, sure.
It is a 2.
It was a 2.
Holy shit.
He's on a boat, motherfucker. He's on a boat.
You guys are pretty out of key. It's not the most attractive thing
It's
anyone's
not
ever
even
heard.
the same song you two are
Yeah,
singing.
they're just like
It's-
completely different songs.
They're just happy to be here.
Exactly. The crew is watching you move this stuff around the boat, and they are visibly impressed.
I mean, I'm an amazing specimen.
Sure. Ever thought about being a fisherman, big guy?
I don't really care for the water.
I mean, we could use you. We'd pay you handsomely.
I do my work for the Lord.
Oh, one of the religious folk. We haven't seen one of those around here in a while.
He could pay you in Lord.
Yes, I have a goal in mind, and I tend to see it through.
Okay, that's fair. Well, I guess we appreciate your help for the day anyway.
Yes. Well, thank you for having us.
Bud would inform you guys that the shapes that are cresting back and what they typically hunt for or fish here is knucklehead trout. They're large. They have a rounded forehead. Think mahi-mahi, but super wide. Yeah.
Look at me. Do I look like a man who knows what a fish is?
You're out here. But just,
No, you said it looks like a mahi-mahi. Only way I know what a mahi-mahi looks like is if it's on my platey.
no.
You don't know what a mahi-mahi looks like?
I mean, no, I know
You're
you can
not
order
here,
it.
though.
IRL? You don't know what
No,
mahi-mahi
in
looks
real
like?
life, I don't know what it looks like.
Oh, yeah. No, it's
Oh.
just a big tropical fish. It's got a big giant forehead. Its face is kind of small compared to
It's got a
that.
giant fin.
Yeah, kind of
Yeah.
like Courtney, you know? Big giant forehead.
Burn. Burn.
Waka waka.
But so they're pretty
I didn't know the
streamlined.
fish was a whore.
It's a whore fish.
The mahi are pretty streamlined. Think of that, but like tuna status. So they're like big and they're full of muscle and all that stuff. So the knucklehead trout is what these guys basically get their living off of.
It looks stupid.
And that's what they're out here. They're chumming for knucklehead trout.
They look dumb.
So at some point, you hear the leader of the skiff. He says, "All right, drop an anchor, boys. Lures in the water." And you see off both ends of the boat and off both sides of the boat, there are men that have dropped fishing lures into the water. There are bobbers, all that shit. So they're fishing.
Okay, and are we still singing?
Yeah, you can still sing if you want.
Lamp?
Red.
Fuck. We're not going to find anything out here. This is pointless.
I'm going to
I swim back to shore.
You freeze to death. Awesome.
I'm going to ask for a rod and try and mimic what they do to try and fish, as I have never done this style of fishing.
Sure.
So I would like to give it a try.
See, that's how you.
The captain sees you kind of. You grab one of the extra poles and you toss it out into the water. He walks over to you and. Are you like watching the other fishermen
Yes.
to like kind of
Yes,
mimic what
I'm
they're
watching
doing?
the other fishermen to try and mimic them as best as possible.
He crosses his arms. He's standing behind you about 5 feet. You know he's there, and he's watching you for a second. He goes, "You interested in trying to learn this trade?"
Well, I'm on the ship. I'm just trying to be as much help as possible, sir.
Sure. Pull your lure back in. I want to show you something.
Pull it back in.
Sure. He pulls. You pull the lure back in. What you had seen was the other guy's bait with like what looked like tiny squid kind of things. The way that you hooked it was just a little bit off from the way that the other guys were doing it. So he's standing in front of you, and you guys are facing each other, and he's showing you what you need to do is take the hook, stick it right in the top, and you want it to come out where the gill is, where they kind of breathe from. And you see that the lantern is starting to kind of flicker green a little bit. And he's like forces it all the way through, and then whenever you cast it, you want the tendrils to kind of land facing forward. The idea is to put the weight at the front. It flickers just a little bit and gets a little bit darker. And then once you cast it out, if it lands just right, these knucklehead trout go apeshit for it.
Okay, I will try and do as he did, following his instruction.
Oh, that's perfect. Give me a performance check.
Oh shit.
-3.
18.
Dude, nice.
18 on that roll. Yeah.
So you take his instruction very well, and you see that the flame has gone poof, like a very neon green, and it's staying there.
Oh shit! Seeing this, I'm like,
it turns red. If you're paying attention to the lantern, are you actually trying to cast out?
no. I'm actually like just keeping my eye out, looking for anything.
Sure. Give me an investigation check.
No. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Hold on. This will be. That's intimidation is what I rolled. Sorry. Give me a sec.
Sure.
Investigation. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. 16.
Okay, fair. You see, kind of around
NORAD, yes.
NORAD. Around NORAD's shoulders, there seems to be like snowflakes kind of falling around his shoulders and kind of drifting around him a little bit.
He has dandruff.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Okay, I'm going to like go around the other side of the boat and like come behind him.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of like stand from a distance watching.
Sure.
And I'll get the lantern with me, like looking at it.
As you stand there observing this scene, you see NORAD is he'll look at the captain every once in a while and nod, and he's very intent on what he's doing at the moment. Every once in a while, you can see right over his shoulder here, over NORAD's shoulder, as the snowflakes every once in a while kind of coalesce into like this very small humanoid-looking form. And it is bent over almost at a 90-degree angle, and it is watching down the line to see what's happening over the water. Its hands are clasped together behind its back, and it's just kind of looking over. You see every once in a while, everything is white on it, but there is a white mask with red markings on it where the eyes would be.
Okay, shit.
I don't think our net's gonna work.
Is there anything near me that I could like maybe use to like grab one of these things?
I mean, it's a boat. Do you have any ideas?
Just like a bucket or something like.
Yeah, there's buckets.
Okay, so can I grab a bucket, go up, and just try to.
How tall are you compared to the Goliath?
Shit. I can't do that.
Throw the shot.
Scurry up.
So
Throw the bucket.
I'm like.
So instead of looking like eye to eye.
So
with the
what I'm gonna
captain-
do? What I'm gonna do is tie a rope to the bucket. And then like once it gets right about where his shoulder is, yank it back and cover it.
Oh, okay. Let's give it a
I
shot.
hope you roll a 20.
Yeah, for real.
Okay, so first let's stealth.
Fuck. With this, I have disadvantage because I wear chainmail.
That's fine.
If you fall overboard, you're gonna drown.
I think it takes like 7 minutes to doff chain, something like that. It's 15 minutes for like heavy armor.
He gonna be dead.
I actually just assumed that we took it off when we got on the ship out of common sense, but I guess we should have clarified that.
If you guys want to say that
I
you
mean,
took your
I
armor
would-
off, that's
I'd
fine.
actually-
17.
For stealth?
Yeah.
Tilly, what are you doing?
She's like, I'm trying to get attentions from the guy.
She's sniffing his butt.
Come on.
What did you get?
17.
It got a 17. So it doesn't really seem to notice, but its demeanor kind of shifts a little bit. But it's not looking at you. It's still watching what he's doing.
Okay.
And then it disappears, snowflakes, and then its form reappears. It's in and out, dog. It's, it's hanging out.
Oh, so can I bucket it?
Okay, so now let's do that whole thing. Give me an athletics check.
Shit.
This is a crazy DC, dog. This is weird.
I have disadvantage on that too
Oh my god.
because I'm wearing chainmail. Like I'm not proficient. I'm not proficient in heavy armor, but my guy was already equipped with it.
Well,
Because
Cecil
he-
did bring up a point. Like, if you guys did not want to drown, you might have left your armor on shore.
Oh,
Or
Then-
taken it off and
Oh.
it's on the boat somewhere.
then can I say I rolled a 20?
Is it natural?
Nat 20. I rolled 2 dice though, because I rolled with disadvantage.
I would think you have to reroll.
Yeah, I can't let you keep it. I know, that sucks, dude. We should clarify before you roll.
Okay. Shit.
Typical rule of thumb: wait till you're asked for the roll before you make it.
Aww.
6.
6. The bucket sails and it nails NORAD in the side of the head.
It was a 6, not a nat 1. God.
That's why you didn't have to roll for damage.
Would you mind
You have this
watching
thing
what
for-
you're doing? Maybe pay attention to the captain. He knows what he's doing. He's very, very nice gentleman. At any point while I was busy with all of this and paying attention to the captain and trying to fish, have I noticed this?
I would say no, because you're intent on that. You weren't paying attention to the lantern. He didn't give you any clue that the lantern had changed colors, so you're just fishing.
That's fair.
Sure.
So I'm like looking at him.
The lantern starts to flicker from green to red.
No.
It hasn't changed completely. NORAD is still fishing.
I point at the lantern and I look at him.
Green,
Kind of looking about.
red. Green, green, red. Green.
I will begin looking about, seeing if I can see anything that would be that would cause this to go off. Looking for the creature, kind of like the gentleman described, since I don't know what it looks like. I've never seen it.
Sure. If you were to look around, you see like very out of place, but there are snowflakes kind of drifting around you. They're kind of starting to move away, but a couple are still falling on one of your shoulders.
Left shoulder, right shoulder. Doesn't. If it seems like it's about right, I'm going to, with my big giant meat of hand, just try and grab it.
Okay.
Blind shot in the dark.
Sure.
These hands.
They look like strong hands.
Yep.
Never-ending story.
Because of the size of the creature and the size of you, give me an unarmed strike, and we'll just call it non-lethal damage.
Unarmed strike. That would be a 15, sir.
That meets. So your giant mitt of a hand comes over and you feel something. And it is struggling. Give me your damage.
It's just
5 automatic. 5
automatic.
The thing goes limp in your hand.
Shit.
What does it look like?
Dead.
What does it look like when you kill it?
Yeah, right.
Oh, no.
Well, you said it's non-lethal damage.
Yeah.
So that would just be unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hold in my
Put
hand
it
like
in a
that.
jar with a twig and a
you
leaf
see-
to recreate its natural environment.
You see in your hand is a very white creature. It's about 6 inches tall. It's got a white hood that comes down into a very white cloak. Everything below it is also white. It's got 2 very long, they come down to about the middle of its knees. Very long fingers. Its arms are very skinny. Its legs are also very skinny. And it wears a white mask with 2 red marks that go like this. No mouth, no nose, nothing like that. Just a mask with 2 white or red marks.
Are there any jars around?
Sure. The captain keeps jars
The only one
of
with my
things
heart
that
in
he's found kind of dangling within the captain's quarters there.
Captain, can I borrow one of your jars?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. I go get a jar. You put in here.
Gently placing it in there
Okay.
as not to cause any more damage than I already have.
I put the lid on it and I poke some holes.
Jesus.
Okay.
I will tell you.
Did you get the twig?
Thank you so much for the time on the boat. This is exactly what I was here for. Of course, I will help you for the rest of the day as payment for you letting us go on the boat.
Actually, as you say this, the line that you were casting, big bite. You see it bending over the side of the boat. If you want to get that,
Yeah, I'll run over, grab it. And
sure. If you want to tend to the jar, he's going to go fight this fish.
We're going to need a bigger boat.
Now we start singing. What was that song? Show me the way to go home.
Bum, bum, bum.
Tired and I want to go to bed. Had a little drink about an hour ago, and it went right to my head. Boom, boom, boom.
Nobody? Just
I actually figure it would be more of a bait goes in the water. Fish, knucklehead in the water.
You ever seen a shark's eyes? They look like doll's eyes.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so let's fight this fish, and then we'll get back to the other party. Actually, yeah, fuck it, let's do it. Give me a strength check.
Unfortunately, that is like my least favorite thing to do.
Strength? Oh, okay, that's sarcasm.
It is when I roll a fucking 1.
Sorry.
Oh,
You get pulled into the water.
Oh my God.
No.
Nope. Oh my God. Why'd you say that?
You rolled in that one.
I rolled a nat 1.
Oh shit!
The
you're
rod
fighting.
breaks.
You feel like you got a handle on this thing, and then it goes lax for some reason, and then the pole just comes right out of your hand and goes off into the water, and it just disappears into the water.
Tempest, damn it!
It happens, mate.
Tempest, damn it. Just got
As you watch your pole disappear beneath the dark water, the other 4 poles that were off the edges of the boat are a lot more successful. You guys were out here for, we'll say, maybe 5 or 4 hours. It's about lunchtime. That'll do it, boys. That should be a good haul for today. The other boats will probably pull in at least maybe this, and we should be good. To the tavern. Drinks are on me.
What do I owe you for the pole I lost?
Oh, don't worry, dude. It's mate, things happen. It's okay. You're new. Thanks for working the chum, though. It helped.
No problem. Thank you for having us on your ship.
What did you need the jar for?
We had a woman who wanted us to catch. What is it? This
Twinkie.
Twinkies.
This
Topangas.
I cannot remember the name. It's Topanga. I don't know. She wants to study it as a way to try and figure out how to, I think, adapt for the environment to try and get rid of all the snow you're having.
Bud runs up and he shoves the rock gnome out of the way. That's it. I fucking knew it. That's what I saw, except, it was wearing water clothes. That one's wearing snow clothes. That's adorable. I told you they were fucking out here, man.
Anyway, your friend is right, as you can see.
He's just very proud of himself. He doesn't feel like a fucking idiot now.
Poor
Probably for the first time in his life.
Probably. So you guys turn around. The boat makes its way back into port, and we will get to our forest crew. You guys have finished breakfast. You have gone to meet Marta. She is dressed very cutely. She's got her Red Riding Hood looking cloak, fur lined, and she's ready to go sing in the forest with you guys.
Yes. Let's go. Marta, you look really cute.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's go, you guys.
So where is this place that we need to go?
I don't know. It's just out there.
So you don't know the grove that your grandmother sang in?
My mom took me there once, I think. It's... Here, just follow me. I think I know where to go. And then as she's walking, she tells you guys stories about her parents and what her upbringing was like. She had a very kind and loving family. The markings on the trees that we used to use to find this place are kind of hidden now underneath all the ice and snow since the freeze. But I think we're going the right way. And she keeps going. You guys travel for about 2 hours. This is all happening simultaneously to the boat. And you guys make your way out to a strangely, perfectly circular clearing in the trees. And she says, I think this is it.
Is there a circle of mushrooms in this clearing?
Well, there's like a 3-foot layer of snow on the ground everywhere, so...
Fairy circle?
So, Marta, are you ready? You ready to sing?
Sure.
Also DM, because you're Marta. Let's go. Let's hear it.
That's all I got.
Song about the heartland.
Only place I feel at home. Why do you sound like George Strait?
It's my grandma's song, leave me alone.
Milo would like to separate from the group so he can see them from afar.
Sure. Marta does kind of... She closes her eyes for a second, takes a big deep breath in and out, and she goes, okay, I'm going to start singing. I just know this one song. My mom taught it to me, and she walks out into the middle of the clearing, and she starts to sing this song very beautifully. You can see the breath coming out of her lungs and out into the very, very cold air, and you guys just kind of stand there and watch. She sings. She has her hands down to her side, her open palms, facing the same direction as her, and she's just letting it go, dude.
I get a half-elf boner.
Sure.
Let it go. Let it go.
Yeah.
What's y'all's perceptions?
Passive is 16. Passive is 16, sorry.
Okay.
You're good.
I don't know.
12.
12. Oh.
Nothing yet. Is there anything that you guys want to do to maybe aid her?
Oh, sure. I'm going to bust out a... I can do that. I'm going to bust out my little knife, my little half-elf knife that has a little crescent on it because I'm a half-moon elf.
Sure.
And I'm going to pick up a piece of wood and start whittling away at it. It's a craft.
Okay.
So I'm sitting cross-legged down at the edge of this circle listening to her and also whittling wood. Is that how you say that? Whittling?
I think I just sit on my
I
balls.
start playing my bird pipes.
Do you?
Oh.
Okay. I need a performance check from you.
What is he doing?
He's playing his bird pipes.
Ooh. Spicy.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, shit.
17?
Oh.
Okay. We'll get to that in a second. Do you have anything that you want to do to contribute?
I'm just watching everybody and seeing if anything starts happening.
Okay. Give me a stealth check just real quick. Are you hiding?
Yes.
Okay. That was awesome. I have this scene like in my head.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Okay, perfect. So as you pull out your bird pipes, she has no idea what's going on. Like I said, she's feeling this. Her soul is coming through her voice. And as you catch her tune with your bird pipes, you're able to accent her notes. She's kind of like in this register, and you find the register, and you guys are bouncing off of each other. You see her without opening her eyes. She turns her head in your direction, and you can see a smile come over her face as she continues to sing, but now she's moving through the snow. She's basically dancing and twirling, and her hair is all in her face and stuff. And you start to see, as she moves around, the snowflakes are starting to follow her and move. As she takes a step, the snowflakes follow her footstep up around her hair. They drift back down. She moves again. The snowflakes are coming up, and then you see a creature kind of bounce off of her shoulder, turn into snowflakes, and disappear again.
I'm getting my net out.
I'm gonna hop around with her while I'm playing.
Sure. I won't.
In the moment.
Yeah, fine.
So
It's like a scene from Fantasia.
are we all able to see the creature when it forms? Because I'm just sitting there watching.
Yes, if you're just watching, yes, you do see a very small humanoid figure in white, and it looks almost identical to what I described to them.
I would like to stealthily start moving towards her and the creature.
Sure. She is in it, dog. Like, she's moving pretty quick, and then she'll slow down, and she's making all of these very theatric movements with her body. She's moving and then stopping and then moving, and then the Haragon is also as into it as she is, and now you see the snowflakes kind of around his ears as they wisp around, and then they disappear, and then you see a humanoid fall, and then poof, snowflakes, and you guys are basically dancing together in this clearing. You start moving closer. You're within about 20 feet of the scene, and they're kind of dancing towards you. If they're moving in a circle, you're here. They're coming counterclockwise towards you. They're about 20 feet away from you.
All right.
What are you doing?
I'm just in awe.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just trying to play like if my character saw this. I'm like, oh my god, that's so cool. With the net just.
So I would try to get her attention.
Sure.
Gemma. Shh. Okay. And with
I throw the net at him. I threw the net at you, so I hope you caught it.
Yeah, I guess I caught it.
I threw a net at him.
Sure.
I guess I caught it.
I hope he caught it. Did I catch him?
Let's find out. Give me a athletics check.
He is tiny.
And give me a counter dexterity check.
Can I do acrobatics?
Oh god, 2.
Acrobatics if you're trying to dodge out of the way.
Yes.
Okay.
I rolled a 2.
She catches herself.
There's a 2, not a nat 1.
21.
Okay. So as you're trying to get Gemma's, we'll say that you're maybe like 7 feet away from her. As she is entranced by what she sees, she throws the net at you, but it doesn't make it but 1.5 feet and just drops straight into the snow.
Oh, okay. So it didn't even hit me.
No, right.
I guess I will go up, grab it, and start heading towards the closest one I see.
They are about 10 feet from you. If you were to stand stationary, they are probably going to run into you at some point.
5 feet away, throw the net.
Okay, what are you targeting?
The snow humanoid thing.
They kind of come in and out of existence. Their tail is the snowflakes.
So whenever I see the snowflake form up around the hair,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to throw it at him and the creature.
Okay.
Because I don't want to net her.
I'm not paying attention. This is, in my mind, this is completely taking me back to as a child in the wilds.
Dancing with the Fae, for sure. Absolutely. So she comes by. Yes.
Can I cast guidance on him? No, because I have to touch him. He's already gone.
Well, he's only a few feet away from you. If you wanted to like take a couple of steps over and give him guidance, like, so you kind of see what he's doing.
Yeah.
So you kind of, he's doing
Like,
a thing.
I'm like, we got a job to do.
Right. So yes, you can give him guidance. You step back as Marta, just very gracefully, very femininely, kind of makes her way past you, and here comes the Haragon, Tivalt. And he is just as into it as she is. He bounces and spins in the air, and you see one kind of happen right around his pipes. And it's like listening and also rotating with him. And now you can make a... Give me athletics.
Athletics?
I would say to cast a net. Unless you have something else.
No, not really. I was going to say I could use a range weapon. My athletics sucks. Tian.
The net does hit the Haragon. It covers about half of his face and covers the other half of his body here. The creature was on that side of his body, but you see it kind of starting to... It's startled, and you see it completely solidify, and now it's trying to crawl through his fur to find a way out of the net. You are now currently like half tangled.
I would like to rush forward and try to grab it.
Okay. We kind of went with him, so he's already made an action. You have had a net basically take over half of your body.
Honestly, I was very into it. I'm sure I'm going to be a little bit startled.
Absolutely.
And do I see the creature that's entangled with me?
Talking is a free action, so if you guys wanted to inform each other of what's going on...
There's a bug on you.
You do feel something kind of crawling up and behind your ear. The net is kind of cast across your face like this, and behind your ear you feel something, and it's making its way across your forehead.
Try to grab it.
Sure.
Grab your ear! Grab your ear! The Twinkie's next to you! Grab your ear!
You can feel it, so give me a dexterity check.
Okay. Sorry, no, that's a saving throw. Hold on. It is... No, that only works for saving throws. Okay, 13.
It slips through your fingers. It's still inside of the net just a little bit, but as far as like the movement and the shape that you felt, it's not there anymore. You still feel the thing crawling on your head, but you've probably got a second and a half to do something about this.
Grab it.
I'll let you make another check if you want, unless you have another plan.
I would like to run forward and grab it.
What's your distance?
was
Less
5
than
feet
10
away.
feet.
Sure. If you want to start closing the distance, I will say that while he was making this first grab, you have made your way to him.
Yeah,
You're
I dashed.
Sure. You guys are pretty similar to height, so what would you like to do before we get back to what he's doing?
Hopefully I see he grabs and misses,
Mm-hmm.
and I will hopefully see where it's moving and grab in that area.
Okay. So kind of situation.
Yep.
Give me dex checks from both of you.
7.
19.
As your hand clasps on top of the Haragon's head, you see snowflakes right through your fingers. 27.
Fuck you. Dang it.
And Marta stops in her tracks. And the snowflakes are still kind of around her a little bit. And she looks back at the Haragon and she goes, "What just happened? We were having so much fun."
Did you not see the little thing that was floating around with you?
No.
Oh.
I got hit with a
The
net.
Chewingas came. They were dancing with y'all.
They were
Remember?
here?
Yes.
Grandma was right.
Yes, your grandmother was right.
That's amazing. You see the snowflakes are kind of still kind of hanging out with her.
Look around your head.
It's snowing.
Look closer.
I start playing my flute again.
Yes. Okay, give me a performance check. And one kind of lands on her shoulder and it reaches out to touch her lips.
I got a 0.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, okay. Bird pipes have never made more of a fart sound in reality ever.
Everybody shits themselves.
It's the brown
He found the brown note.
Wow. You ever see that before?
Yeah, it's because you have a -1.
I know, it's ridiculous.
All of the Chwinga that were in the area, any snowflakes that were here, completely disappear except for the one that is still in solid form, reaching out, touching her lips, and it's looked back at you. And if it had an expression, it's like, "What the fuck? What the fuck?" But it's staying with her, and it turns back and it's reaching towards her lips, and it kind of like strokes her lips, and with its other hand,
again.
it's looking up at her, and it's going,
Martha, sing, Martha.
Marta.
"Okay." And so she starts singing again, and then snowflakes, and it drifts in and out of her hair. She stands there and she continues singing her song.
I would like to approach and put my hand out in front of her.
Give me a persuasion check. What are you doing to entice this thing?
He's just looking up at her, smiling real big, and putting his hand up to where she can look at his hand. So, like, if it did land in his hand, she could look down and see it correctly.
She is singing, but she's super curious as to why this is all happening, the net, everything. So she's singing this time with her eyes open, and she sees you approach with an open hand.
17.
The snowflakes kind of turn into the form, and it comes with its arms completely up above its head, its face looking at hers, and it bounces off of your palm and then starts to move back out toward her shoulder and back around her head.
See, Martha?
Her eyes go wide, and she's still singing, and she puts her hand out, and the Chwinga lands right here and just begins spinning and dancing, turning into snowflakes back into its form, and it's staring at her, and it keeps going like this, and she keeps singing, and you can see like a literal bond happening in front of you. And she stops singing, and the Chwinga sits in her hand, and she's just got this thing.
You should grab that. You should grab it. Grab that.
You want me to crush it?
No. Martha, talk to your friend.
Hi. The thing just puts its arms in its lap, and it just stares at her. I don't know what to do.
Milo's going to take a step forward and say, "Bring it to me, please."
She drops to one knee and kind of puts it out.
"Hello, little friend."
It turns to you and then turns back to her and then just points at her.
"You want her to continue singing?"
It's doing this with its hands.
"Martha, it wants you to continue singing."
She starts humming the same tune. The thing starts rocking back and forth in the palm of her hand. Now she starts having a conversation with you guys, but sing-song.
Oh, okay. Marta, we should head on out. Just let's walk back towards where we came from. Keep doing that thing, though.
Yeah, so like I said, she's having a conversation. I'm not going to do this, but she is singing these words to you. Where are we going?
We need that. So, seems to like you a lot, and we need. I don't want to scoop it out of your hand and scare it. It seems to want to stay right there. So maybe we could walk back to where we came out of. Walk back to the inn, but we need you to keep that in your hand. If that's okay, cool.
So
cool.
she gets back to her feet and she starts walking back towards the inn. She just holds this thing out in front of her, and the thing is just completely enamored by her. You can tell.
Perfect.
And fallen in love with her voice.
Yes.
So how are we going to get the other woman to come here?
What other woman?
The woman who wants these.
We have to take him to her.
Yeah.
Or we could convince her to come here.
I thought she said she wasn't traveling. She said she would be at the inn waiting for us.
This would be a special circumstance. No one would have to hunt for them anymore. If we can convince this little one to stay with her, she could just come and study it here.
In a sing-song voice, as she's traveling, she overhears this conversation. What do you need it for?
A friend from another town would like to study these creatures. We don't want to hurt them, but we need a way of having them on the hand.
To observe them.
Study them for what?
To break the curse.
At this, you see her eyes go wide, and then tears come at the edges of her eyes, and they start drifting down her face. Her song is still very pristine, but now there is a note of sadness behind it. Yes, it cracks maybe once or twice. And in a sing-song voice, she says, "That is all I have ever wanted." She's a teenager, so, a lot of the life that she wishes that she was growing up in, she's not getting to experience because everyone is dying around her. This is very sad for her. Once you guys get back to the inn, she says, "Give me a moment," and she walks back out into the woods by herself. You can hear her singing, but you can't make out what she's singing. After a minute, maybe 10, 15 minutes, she walks back out and she's no longer singing. She holds out her hands, and in her hand is the chwinga, and it is holding the ring that she had around her neck. And she says, "It wants to go with you."
With us?
Mm-hmm.
What did you say to it?
I told it that it could save this place, that it could bring nature back.
And are you giving it that ring to hold on to?
I'm giving you the ring.
Oh.
If your goal is to lift this curse and make this land right, I will do whatever I can to help. This ring will keep at least one of you warm.
Absolutely. Can I hold the thing? The wingding?
The chwinga?
I'm so sorry. The chwinga.
If you walked up and you were slow enough, give me a persuasion check.
I'm proficient as hell.
Let's get her done, dude.
Jesus Christ. An 8.
The thing seems a little apprehensive, and she comes toward it, and she whispers something in a very sing-songy voice, as much as a whisper can be. And the thing looks up at her, and it reaches over, and it touches her lips, and holding the ring in one hand, it's fucking huge on this thing, and it turns back towards you, and it walks into your hand.
I don't know what to do with my hands now.
Gentle.
It wants you to take the ring. It can't carry it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, totally. I would take the ring.
And then as you take the ring, it turns into snowflakes, and then it lands on your shoulder and is kind of holding onto your hair.
It's right behind me, isn't it?
It's on your shoulder.
Okay.
Does your ear feel cold?
It does.
Nothing feels cold. Oh, okay. Because I have the ring now, so I'm warm, yeah?
If you put it on.
I put the ring on.
Actually, I don't know what this thing does, so we'll have to look that up here in a little while.
Oh my god. Shit.
She bursts into flames like
My precious.
My precious. Exactly. She disappears.
Shit. Cool. So, should we
make our way?
What do we do, Boople Snoot and Tiny Person?
I assume we wait for the rest of them to come back.
There was never really a plan made after the boat trip or anything, so our fishermen, what are you guys doing after?
We're at the tavern with the fishermen.
Yeah.
You go to the tavern?
Yeah, we're at the tavern with the fishermen.
Okay.
I assume that we went back to the inn, so we would have to go back to the tavern.
I start singing a song from the Lunar Woods. I know 1,000.
Nice. Okay.
Just in case I don't want this thing to go away. Like, it's not captured. It's just on my shoulder,
you
yeah?
said it's going with us.
Still, it could go anytime.
Yeah, if it wanted to.
I start singing songs from the Lunar Woods.
Sure.
If I play that freaking note again.
Just to clear this up, before she gives you the chwinga, she will let you know that the thing informed her that it will stay with you for a 10 night, which is basically a week.
Okay.
And if it doesn't feel like you guys are making progress in the way of saving this land, it will go back to his life.
I sing the songs anyways because apparently it likes songs. So
Fair. And if you sing well enough, it will bond with you and it dances around you and stuff
we
like
can
that.
be best friends.
Like
oh my
I said,
god, I'm
you
going to
have a
get us
10 night with
matching
this thing.
outfits and I'm going to paint better eyes on that mask because that's creepy.
Sure.
Oh my lord.
It's happening.
Okay, so you guys make your way back to the tavern and you can kind of reconvene and let each other know what happened.
Look, we have a new friend.
I'm gonna keep the jar hidden away. So.
Ours is sleeping.
Look at the little guy. He's all tucked out.
Jesus.
How was y'all's fishing trip?
It go good. We catch fish. Yes, I see. That is very impressive. We did not get one.
Oh, you didn't get one? What you got under your arm there?
No, I.
Did you bring fish back?
It's under my cape. You can't see it.
What you got under your cape there?
I am happy to see you.
Obviously.
It just chose to stay with you?
Well, Marta, you remember the girl? The girl, Marta, is that
Yes,
right?
I know you're talking about.
The girl, we went and she was singing, and then Tibble Boople Snootin', he was just Boople Snootin' at, well, until he played a fart song. But before that, it was beautiful.
Fart song.
It was good enough for the snort.
Can you communicate with it?
I don't know. I haven't tried yet.
It doesn't seem to speak, but it does a little bit of sign language.
It flipped me off earlier.
It's over here like.
Did you want to try and talk to it?
I mean, I was just wondering if you had.
He gets up next one.
Snowflakes just melt. Yeah.
No. Can we try to talk to it? Wing and it. God, I can't remember.
Twinkie.
Twinga. Chwinga.
There you go.
Can we try and talk to it?
You can give it a shot.
Hey, thingy.
It's just snowflakes kind of drift in and out of your hair.
Oh, that's cute. That's a good look for me. Does anyone else want to try and talk to it? I don't know what to say. I'm not good with social things.
No, I will just scare it away.
I would play.
I don't think you could reach up here on my shoulder to talk to it anyway.
You aren't that tall.
I'm taller
You're
than
like
you.
5 foot tall.
It
Or
is
7.
10:22.
You're a foot taller than me.
So your face would be at her crotch.
No, it'd be
Her
right
crotch
up
isn't a foot below her head.
Oh, so it would be her
Big
boobs.
boobs.
You'd be face first in the boobs. I would be face first in the crotch.
It's your Meliodas.
It's a Meliodas.
It is 10:22.
Yes, indeed, you read
Oh
it.
Lord,
just
it is.
Kind of wanted to see where you guys were planning on, what you were planning on doing from this point forward. We'd make a plan, and then I'll call it from
Getting
there.
back to.
I figured
Yeah.
it would be sleep and then hightail it back tomorrow to take.
Yep.
It's about
It's midday,
and it only
No,
takes you
I
2
thought-
hours to
oh,
get
yeah,
there.
that's right. We got off the boat. So,
Mhm.
I mean, we would just head back there
Oh.
then.
Just so you guys know, Marta, I guess, can talk to
the thing.
Twingas. And she said, look at this ring I got, by the way. And she,
there.
oh yeah. And she said that it'll stay with me for like a week. So we can do whatever you guys want to do, but
We need to take it immediately back.
should
The
we
more
do
time
that?
We have.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll do whatever. It's going to stay right. It's my best friend now.
Yeah, we'll head back to the Lonely Wood.
Did you guys have anything else that you wanted to do here in town?
Not at the moment.
Not at the moment, no.
Okay. I guess if there's nothing left to do here in,
Well, there are things left to do here, but we
need
need
to-
to
for the
take
We
care
moment,
of
can
this.
get
Exactly.
this back,
Sure.
and then we can go on and do something else while she's studying.
Yeah,
sure.
that's what I was thinking. Take it back to her, give her as much time as possible to study it, and
Then we can go
do other
get
stuff
the
within the
sorcerer or
week.
whatever, the wizard, whatever.
Cool. So I guess we will end with that plan. Next time we pick up, you guys will start your journey back to Lonely Wood. And what is her name? Danik Greysteel to return the Chwinga. Great
All
session,
right.
guys. That was a ton of fun. I hope you guys had fun.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well,
Thank you.
I guess that's the end. Thank you guys
Have a
for
good
watching.
Have a good night, guys.